acting funny, and we're having some problems with the Wi-Fi that was acting funny. I don't know. Anyway, first things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is ILEG, ILEG Infusion Light Energy Screens. This is our new technology. Infusion Light Energy Screens, technology screens. And this right here is the new ILEG Infusion Light Energy Absolute Black Infinity 2. This is going to be a physical projection screen we're working on. And it's going to come in sizes. We're trying to get it at 36 by 72 and 48 and 48 and 49 by 92. Because I already found a company that makes it in a 49. I'm curious to see the size of that one. But anyway, that's the height of it. But anyway, it has to be a flexible surface, because again, I went to the post office today, got the measurements of the box, had to come in, it was like, nope, can't ship it. And that means if it has to go by FedEx or the other company, it's going to cost a lot of money. So we have to make it so it basically rolls up and it's flexible surface. That's what we're definitely going to need. So right now, I've been doing a side-by-side. We did the gray screen already. We're doing a side-by-side to the white screen to see. Because again, as I said before, the gray screen we just do on YouTube because people on YouTube have gray screens. But out here, it's all white screens. It's going to be all white screen territory out here. That's what we're going to be bumping into. You know, anyone that comes in here, they don't have a gray screen set up. They have a white screen set up. So that's what we have to show off. Because technically, at the end of the day, they couldn't care less if it's a gray screen up there. They're not coming from a gray screen. They're coming from a white screen. And we have to be to show that difference. Man, I'm going to need this. I'm going to need it. Definitely going to need it. There we go. Got a connection issue in here, man. I'll tell you. Got to bring boosters in there. I talk to the owner and say, hey, look, it's really weak. I think it's weak in here. All right, let's get that going right there. PC works fine. Just no cell phones and game systems have the issues. Now, do these surfaces have samples? Yeah, they do. There's actually samples on these surfaces. So we're going to be actually, once everything's locked in, we're good to go. We're going to be sending this out to companies, all the surrounding stores and restaurants with this technology. They can do a comparison of their screen versus the new technology. I think I have two screens. If we have two screens under, one's a more of a stiffer version and one's a flex. The flex version we can ship because it's rollable, but the one in the local area down here, that'll be the stiffer one. That's one we can actually drop off. They can come pick it up or we can drop it off. I told you I'm in the process of actually getting a building so we can process all these orders and have them shipped out. But they can do local pickup. So that's the difference between a white screen surface and that technology we just showed you at 10%. Massive, massive difference in a fully lit environment. I got so many sports bars and restaurants around here that are paying so much money for these screens and these LCD screens, and that technology right there is going to do it. I got to do a monitor next to that thing next. Definitely got to do a monitor. If we ain't the fire extinguisher to run, what something else to run. We need 2 video feeds for the thing to do it. Even the commercials are insane. And we're still in eco mode right now. We're still running eco mode on this system. Let's go with 4K snow screensavers. I think they butchered that one, but they didn't. It's right there. Screen is absolutely amazing. The devil is fighting as hard. He is fighting his hardest to keep us from not doing it. We want to get it done. But anyway, now you have to understand. We got people. What we want to do with our technology is to help people out, and we got people that are very upset by that. And they'd rather not have us do this, but we're going to do it anyway. But anyway, I want to do the white levels on this. So white levels here. Now, we do expect to pick up the same white levels as a white screen? Nah, because you're still going to have a sacrifice line. You're always going to have a sacrifice line there in any way because the screen is darker. Always going to have it. But to have a black screen be able to generate on that level, yeah. The white screen is going to have a very difficult time picking up. Like I said before, it's definitely the reason why the gray screen register, because again, it has a little contrast in it. That's why white screen is going to have a lot of problems. But even with the gray screen still can't pick up next to our screen because our screen can actually blend into gray screens. White screens watch this out even faster because again, you're dealing with the white surface. Let's go with snowfall, black background. And then we're going to pick it up. The sample sheets are going to blow up. This is going to get us out. We're going to just shovel up hundreds of these, thousands of these sample sheets out all over Allentown, so we can basically show the difference between that technology and that white surface. Let's come over here. Like I said, these are demonstrations that have to be done in fully lit environments. It's very important that they're done in fully lit environments, so nothing is faked or camouflaged or anything like that. Yeah, massive. This is going to be a cakewalk. This is literally going to be a cakewalk. The way this technology is pulling, it's going to be a cakewalk. White screen is not even registering next to this thing. So, yeah, this is going to be an absolute cakewalk for us. Man, we can walk into any establishment. We can walk into establishment we have right now, but these screens are right here. The physical screen, we need the physical screen to be extremely powerful. Whoa! Unbelievable. That is crazy. So looking at my sample brochures right away. As soon as we get our paperwork back, we'll be locked in, we'll be good to go. This thing is absolutely amazing. So roughly, I'm kind of playing with the idea of price at 36 by 72. 36 by 72. 36 by 72. And we're talking about I'm probably going to do 2300 at 2300 at 32, 36. 72 and 48 and 96. That's 2300. And 38 by 96. Let me see. 38 by 96. Probably gonna do 3400. Yeah, that's perfect. I'm doing a tile system too. A tile system would be easier to ship out. Also would be a cool thing to ship out. So I'm probably going to do a dark chrome system with a tile system. So okay, we could do tiles. The white screen's not even there. Let me see how it goes up a little more. Not even there. It's like it's just washed. It's not even there. It's not even there. Like I'm seeing it on mine over here, and it's not there. It's like it's literally not even there. It's literally a white sheet of paper. That is insane. At least something comes up. When we basically do it against a black screen, something comes up, but there's nothing there at all, period. Wow, that is incredible. So the screen behind it, like I said, it's another version of it, of that invisible technology, but the one we have on here is much darker. The white screen isn't registering jack. Do you have any idea what this stuff becomes? If a white screen, if it shows a massive difference where a white screen is not even registering, majority of the screens you're going to bump into, especially out here, are going to be white screens. And if you could show that much of a massive difference, do you have any idea how much your screen's worth? The only screen that I've seen actually do this was a Black Diamond, and that's what impressed me about their technology. When he took that screen and he put it in front of that white screen, everywhere he moved that screen, it reacted just like that. But except for the difference is, that's black. And that's what the guy told me that took over Projector Century said. You figure out how to get a screen to produce a white level where it makes a white screen unwreckable, you're going to be an extremely rich man. We got it. It's right there at 10%. It is right there at 10%. And mind you, it's not even upgraded yet. That's why I had to come pull, because sometimes if your camera is back too far, you got to bring it up closer to the screen to see if you can see something there. And that's why I got up on top of the screen like, wait a minute, it can't be doing this. It's actually doing this. It's actually washing out the screen to a point where it's actually unrecognizable. So roughly, I'm going to do, on this technology, we're going to do, it's a physical screen only. And I got to go to form site with this. We're definitely going to form sites. Because again, the form site, they really don't care about a gray screen. They really don't. It falls mostly on white screens. That's what most people have anyway. So I'm going to run this past my investors. I'm pretty sure they're going to be happy with the price. $3,400 for 48 by 96 and $2,300 for 36 by 72. We'll be the sell thing with no problem. Man, I had to come behind the counter. I had to come behind the desk. Because usually if you're too far from a screen, it affects the other screen. You got to be in the right zone. You can't be too far. You can't be too close. I had to come up on top of this and say, okay, are we seeing what we think we're seeing from here? It's not registering. The white screen is gone. And this is 10%. Not even done yet. It has 4 more elements to drop into it to advance it. It's picking the colors up that high. Like, all our technology is insane, but this thing is in the next beast mode. Like I said, because we develop a lot of crazy technology, and all our technology is designed to knock out serious screens. But we actually have a screen that's actually more insane than the screens we actually have. That's when we have a next level. And this is the screen we're pretty much sicking on all gray screens. This is literally what you're going to be up against. This is not going to go well. On so many levels, it's not going to go well. You can't even do this to a white screen. We can make a white screen. It's not even there right now. So we're literally going to, oh my goodness, what are we going to do with this thing, Taco? This is insane what it's doing. Look at this. The white surface is picking up nothing. Like, it's so washed out next to this thing. What are we going to do, Taco? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We got the gamer version technology. Because you're crazy, man. You're crazy. You and your freaking insane screens, you're crazy. That is freaking amazing. All right, let me see. I'm going to go grab me another one. Oh, we can get the amp all the way over. Why is she stuck to the wall? Sheesh. You know, there's no point in basically bringing y'all up. Y'all expect to be better. That's it. That's it. There ain't no point bringing it up no more. Y'all just expect it to be better. That's all. Good gracious. This is crazier. Oh man, we got that gamer technology, and that hologram is going to be insane because it has similar coatings as this. We're not going to bother it no more. No more. Y'all just expect it to be better. That's it. That's y'all promo for now on. Y'all just bitter. That's all y'all gonna be now. This is stuff that's gonna make you better. Ain't no point in bringing it up. We're gonna put a nice disclaimer on this thing. Anybody want to challenge it in court? Let me know. $1 million. Until then, we're not bringing the bitter people up. That'll be bitter. That's all you can do. That thing's insane. I'm getting one. I'm getting one. I'm definitely getting one. Probably, most likely, mine's going to be curved. I'm definitely getting custom built size too on top of that. I'm going to put one here and I put one in the home front. The one in the home front's going to be curved. This screen is the beatdown on any screen right now. It's literally the beatdown. We're going to put in this slogan that y'all haters are expected to be bitter, because you are. The competition is bitter. You can't take this thing on. I literally just got finished having this whole story about this black screen. Now we're going to change it up. Now we got the gray and white screen running up to our amazing, like, awesome castle. Both of them. I got two. The gray and white's going to try and take. Hey, let's put the certified in there too. You can't take this screen. You can't. This thing is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I know technology. We work with technology like this all day long, but nothing like this. When we upgrade and we build this stuff, and then we got stuff like this that's beyond impressive over this, that's it. That's it. That is it. Definitely it. Gee whiz Louise. I gotta have one of these. I definitely gotta have one of these. I know exactly what I'm gonna put. I'm gonna wrap. I'm gonna a small, short screen. This thing's a fire. Mind, we first tested this screen. We're using 50 lumen projectors on the desk to play around with this thing. All right, from this one, I'm going to get Gamer Edition. I want Gamer Edition out of this one. I want the H2O made out of this one, part of this thing. So we do our tree skill level. We're going to come out of this with the Gamer. We're going to come out of here with the H2O for the hologram. This thing is insane on what it does. Wow, man, I'm getting me one. I am definitely getting me one. I can't wait. I'm going to pick me up a piece of plexiglass. I can have the solid, because again, like I said, it's mine. So I'm going to have a solid, like a hard one. I'm going to do on here. Oh man, can't believe. I think I'm going to do a I got to do official size. I do. I'm going to take a 30, because I don't want anything too big. A 36 by 72. That's what I'm going to take for myself. I'm going to use a 500 lumen cubic projector to do it. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. And mine is all 720p. $50 projector, 720p. This don't spark the certified screens to make a black screen. I don't know what won't. So again, we're going to be sending out samples to all the certified screens, all those projectors companies, yeah, to show what our technology can do for their projectors. And we're going to put a cap on the investors. They will invest, they have to pay a certain amount of money to get in. Just to get in, you got to pay a certain amount of money to get close to that technology. Man. Let me put this over some. So I'd say about $250,000. They'll have to pay it when you get close to it. That little small sandwich sheet we have right there, we can walk into any projection screen company and we can take out all their screens with that stuff. Because they're going to turn the lights out. I know they're going to. They're going to turn the lights out. Are you kidding me? Man, fully lit environment, that technology is designed to absorb. We can do it in a fully lit environment. They can't function in there. I wonder what happens if we turn the lights up. More from it. Full darkness. We're never going to pick up better, but it does. Our screen advances when we do that. Much brighter, but I don't know if there's much of a difference if it does. Let me see what we got going here. Don't leave now! Jeez. Man, I bet they almost know. Oh my goodness. Now, he told you that, and technology is impressive with the lights on. Lights off, that means it has less to fight with, which means it basically can go into beast mode. Oh, we started? There we go. Let me explain to you right now. Remember I told you when we developed the quantum technology? The quasar, I told you, when we develop these technologies, haters gonna cry. They gonna cry. I'm gonna tell you right now, haters gonna cry. I'm gonna do a video from now on for everything we develop before we actually put it out there, so haters can fake it they got it. But go ahead, these have patents on them. Go ahead and do that, trust me. But anyway, I'm gonna put a video called Haters Gonna Cry. And it's gonna be a new segment we're gonna have about when we post any form of technology that I guarantee you, here come the haters crying about it. Haters gonna cry. I told you, he's gonna cry about this, but I bet you crying right now. Look at that, man. Look at the difference, and I gotta see color on this, man. Colors on this, because anytime we develop any form of new technology, anything, here come the haters on the cry. They always on the cry. Cry this, cry that, always crying. Always cry. Because hater gonna cry. Hater is gonna cry. He got no choice but to cry. Gonna cry. Oh man, this is crazy. I'm gonna get some custom-made Kleenex on my table, the tissues, and call them hater tissues. That's what I'm calling. So my investors come in and they say, "What's that?" Oh, that's tissues for the haters, cause they always crying. Haters is always crying. Can I get a custom-made tissue box? I'm gonna get myself a tissue box. I'm gonna put hater tissues. That's for the haters out there, cause haters is gonna cry. Definitely. Lights out. Look how beast this looks. My goodness, hater is gonna cry. You're gonna cry over this. Man, this thing is beautiful. They get mad about it. Yeah, they cried about our, the quasar. They cried about the what was it called? They cried about it. They cried about the quasar, the new technology we got, which is the black star. They cried about that one. And mind you, we still got a contract document coming through, which again, like I said, can't be signed. They cry about everything. Gee, that's a big city. That's a really, really big city. That's got to be the Japan or Tokyo. One that's, but Japan is Tokyo. That's huge. That's huge. What you up to? That is a massive difference right there. It's Tokyo, yeah. That's a big city. I know the city was that big. Cities are huge, but man. I'm just serious. I'm about to design me a label for the haters called Hater Tissue. I'm definitely going to design a pair. When my investors coming in, what's that for? Oh, we got haters on YouTube. And I literally get asked that all the time. We get people coming and say, hey, you got haters? Like, we got a lot of haters, man. We got a lot of haters that are really upset. Is that a freaking roller coaster? That is a roller coaster. Wow. I got to go to Tokyo. I literally got to go to Tokyo. But anyway. Yeah, man, gee whiz Louise, man. Lights out, this thing is a beast. Next to white screen, a white screen don't even register. What are you doing over there? Yeah, I'm watching you. What are you doing? Get away from there now, before you get put away. Come on, get. You're doing too much. Taco, don't do that. Come on, man. All right, come on. Back to your original phone. Come on, because you're not listening. Get away from there. You know better than that. I knew you were up to something. Always got to be the center of attention. You can sit down or you can go back in. Which one you want to do? But you're not going to mess around the screen. Man, that is a massive difference right there. But yeah, we got to get that because you understand, we got haters that are coming. Every time we design something new, here come the haters crying. But like I said, as long as they can bite their bottom lip, be angry, because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be a hater. That's what you're supposed to. I wrote that whole thing about what your job is. Your job is to be a hater. That's what you are. But you start going outside them guidelines, I guarantee you, you're going to end up getting yourself sued. You'll be sitting up in court. But other than that, don't care. Your job is to be a hater. That's your job. And I'm going to literally get some tissues up there that say haters. Haterade, we got some haterade. We need a hater package. We need instead of Gatorade, we need haterade, and we need hater tears. Hater tissues. Hater tissues. That's what we need. Hater tissues. And y'all be straight upset, angry, and bitter, and hating on my work. Yeah, well, just so you know, that screen right there is 23 grand. 23 grand. The other one's going to be 36. I'm already got a clientele already set up for it. Business screens always cost money. Put the lights on. If we used to have our lights on in our environment. What are you doing? Oh, you're licking the wall again. What are you doing? Oh, you're getting your bitter chain. That's what you're doing. I'm touching that thing. I'm touching that. I am touching that. Get up here. All right, go ahead. Just don't mess your teeth up, okay? I didn't mess your teeth up. Don't mess your teeth up. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What are you doing like that, man? Don't mess your teeth up with that, because that's dangerous. Mess your teeth up. Man. Yeah, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get a bigger screen. I want to have it on display so I can show it off. Definitely. Wow. Man, lights on, lights off. That thing looks incredible. Or we can do a sample. We can do a sample showpiece that small, have it with a projector, walk in with no problem. I want to do. I'm going to go like this one right here. That's incredible. That is absolutely gorgeous. Definitely going to do some shorts on this. That is a massive difference between a white screen and our technology. Whoa. Yes, I am super happy about that. And of course, you got to come down and see it. They always do. So no problem with that being done. Now we got to figure what technology we're going to be using. We got a lot of stuff to develop. We got the new cinema flow coming out for the summertime. We got a bunch of summer screens coming out. We got a gamer screen for that thing. We got that H2 or hologram technology coming out. We got so much stuff we're working on. And I still got to work on that platinum black whale. I got to work on that next. Got my air cleaner back on. We got it locked down. Can't nobody push nothing. Anybody pushes the screen, that thing will take it out. That thing will take it out. I got to do sitting next to a certified. Let's see what a $7,000 screen can do against this thing. Oh man. We got to get a bunch of certifieds. We need a lot of them. I want to get a bunch of certifieds. We need a lot of them. I want as many as I can get my hands on. Physical screen, because now we got a physical screen versus a physical screen. This is actually going to be quite nice. So let's see what happens with the certified next to this. Where is tape? How come we can never track down this tape when I want it? I'm literally going to get a ring to put my tape on. Here it is. I'm going to put a ring to get my tape on. I still haven't found my scissors yet. But I'm going to get a ring to put my tape on. I'm going to constantly move tape in here. In the weirdest places, I got to have it, but still have not tracked down my scissors, so. Next to this, I'm going to see what the silver looks like. Don't worry, we'll get what we got to get done. No matter how many things try to come against us, we'll get it done. This is certified gunmetal technology. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh. I know it can't read our contrast. You gotta pick up the white level somewhere a little better. Oh yeah, okay, cool. We got enough on the charge for Bluetooth. That's good. We gotta Bluetooth it. Because I need to find out, and I don't have time for this nonsense. Tell me about it. Trying to disrupt our work here. We got work to do. Nothing stands in the way of progress. This Wi-Fi is awful. In the way of our progress. We got things to do. We got a new discovery now, a new technology that we can basically have fun with. I need to see how this thing is going to react next to our technology. Well, we're going to get out of it. We got certified screens to test against this. We'll see what this thing does. Things going to get in the way of what we got to do. All right, move it, get going. Got things to do. Get it going, get it going. All right, I got you. I got you. All right, we're back. It fought me a bit, but we got it. done. Nothing's going to stand in my way of getting this done. Usually we go through this when we know that the devil is trying hard to discourage us from what we want to do, but we don't take no for answer. We get it done. I got to see this certified screen next to our screen. I want to see what it looks like. See what we got going on here. Got several certified screens. I'm curious to see what this stuff can do. All right, let's begin. Let me see what we got going on. I don't want anything mixed with the certified at all, period. We need that to say neutral. We got a box around here. So can use it at the end of the day. We need a box or something. Because we need neutral. We don't want anything with it to combine with it at all in any way whatsoever. Gee whiz, why do I never have enough stuff that I need when I actually need it? Alright, let me do the back side of this. The back side of this will be perfect. I don't want to show that. No, you gotta be careful. This is a certified screen. You gotta be careful with these things. We don't have one box. Must get done. We need progress. That would have been perfect. We just can't find the surface. This is the kind of stuff that causes you when you don't sleep. You don't do any of that. All you do is just basically just push to get it done. Let me see. We don't have enough boxes. We really don't have enough boxes to do this. You would think we would, but we don't. I need something next to this. This is actually a perfect size right here. This is an actual perfect size. We can't have the gray screen there at all, period. The gray screen can't be there. The screen has to be on the neutral surface. It can't be on the gray screen. It's got to lay flat. That's important too, because if it doesn't lay flat, you can have problems. The screens give off a very interesting image if they're not flat. I want to make myself Velcro boxes for my screens when they come in. I'm planning to test a lot on this. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, come on. Nice. Things to do when it's time for the craziness. Let's be nice. Alright, that works for me. So make sure it doesn't buckle or anything. Alright, perfect. This works even better. This is actually a much better idea. Alright. Wow. Alright, so the certified screen we have up there is basically our parallax. It's the parallax? The parallax 0.8 projection screen next to our technology. So what I'm going to do is, I think this is the best way to be able to show off the different types of screens. Taco, stay out of trouble, please. I'm working. The best way to show off the best types of technology when it comes to our screens. And it's hard to get these surfaces to stick to anything, but they stick well to the cardboard boxes. So I can make a screen that basically I can put all the certified screens next to, and I can stick it against the certified, but the screen we have here. I'm getting my screen certified, by the way, so you know that. Yes, sirree. I'm talking to a company for certification for this technology. But anyway, as I said before, that is the difference between a $7,000 daylight parallax screen with a 0.8 gain versus our new technology at 10% done. Man, this is going to be beautiful. I'm going to send one out to them. They're getting samples and give them all samples. All these companies are going to get samples. We'll send them out to let them show them at the end of the day the difference between our product and theirs. We got a heck of a lot of testing to do tomorrow. I got phone calls to make. We got to get every certified screen we can get our hands on up here. I need to see what they look like next to our physical. Physical versus physical now. Because that's a physical technology we're working on right now. I got to go to form sites, all kinds of stuff. This is going to be interesting, really interesting. Mind you, we're sending them samples. So they can see it for themselves. If they can't come here, we'll send it up there to them. At this point now, from what I'm seeing right here, with a high professional, this is a professional projection screen. People make great paints, forget you. We're done. We got other things to do. I'm on another platform. I need more of these high-end screens. That's what we need. And a couple of TVs. Definitely need a couple of TVs. I think I'll probably match a TV too. We're done. You go out and play in your little yard, we're done. We got things to do. I'm done. I'm not associating. I don't want to have your products associated with my company in any way whatsoever. No, we just want to deal with the high-grade companies only. Because, man, I'm not going to degrade this screen, do a great screen paint next to it. We're not doing that. I'm moving on. Got better things to do with my time. All right. Gee, where's Louise? Look at that, man. Orange screen next is white screen, and the white screen doesn't even pick up next to it. I'm putting it in a way that those who have not mentioned our names, good luck to you. Many blessings. And those who did, kick rocks. I mean, if you still want us to come and crush your stuff real quick, I have no problem with that. But at least on the end of the day, we don't care. But moving on. Gee whiz Louise. Look at that's a certified screen. $7,000 screen at 100 inches. And look at that technology next to it. We're going to send them out samples, all of them. Every single company is getting a sample from us. I'm going to tell you right now, they don't contact. They're reaching out. They're definitely going to reach out. They're going to ask if we want to do business. And mind you, like I said, our technology is only 10% completed. It's not done yet. There still has to be upgraded. There's still stuff that has to be done to it. It's not done yet. Lights out. Trying to get as close as I can on because mind, these screens are reflective. And make sure we can see this thing is picking up. It's picking up the color, because I know they do better than that. It's picking up the color, it's not reading the contrast. It's not picking up that contrast. We need to pick color. Deeper colors are not pushing. That's better. I know it's supposed to pick up some color in there. It's a certified. But it's not going to be to read the contrast. Definitely not going to be to read that. That's not going to happen. Beta test, blackfish background. You didn't get that? You did get it. There we go. They can't read the contrast level on the screen. That's the problem. Because the gunmetal screens aren't exactly black. They're gray. They're very, very dark gray screens. And they pick up better than they read the average screen course. But they cannot pick up that Infinity 1. They can't read it. That's what gives our screens the advantage point. We can generate higher color because we pick up an infinity color, an ultra black level. And the main purpose of the gunmetal technology is not its white levels, it's the ability to pick up a much more darker image. Now, if you guys are going to be talking about the high white levels, wouldn't that make the white screen the most superior screen? Because white screens pick up neutral white. They don't pick up grayish white. They don't pick up a grayish blackish white. They pick up neutral, 100% white. Not the white screen that basically, the white screen is the most cheapest screen that you can possibly get. It's not a $7,000 screen. It's a very cheap screen. So with that being said, it being the bottom dollar screen, the screen that's been around since the solid era of movies, is considered to be the cheapest screen you can get your hands on for your projection screen setup, which is a white screen. The darker the screen, the more expensive the screen, because the contrast plays a part. The whole entire thing on why you must need contrast to produce color and contrast. So if you're going to go and talk about, white levels, no, that'll be the white screen. But I was curious to see how that technology would play out next to a certified screen. And as you can see, yes, certified screen's not going to be to match it because of the contrast levels, that's why. Very, very happy with it. So like I said before, we're going to do in sizes. We're going to do for screen sizes at $2,300 at 36 by 72, and for sizes of 48 by 96, 3,400. Man, that is going to be quite impressive. I can't wait. And that, well, it's just me. It's just going to cost more money. That's all. I got people want 150 inches in. I have no idea what that's going to cost. Let's go with Starfield screensaver. Yep, there you go. Oh, it's reading that. Wow. All right, I'll be back, people. You get under control, please. Excuse me. Pardon me. Thank you. Back it up. I know you're getting a lot of trouble. Back it up. All right, let me see. Taco, get away from there. Come on. Come on. I warned you. Go back in. Go back in. Let's go. I told you. I got things to do. I have time for it. Back inside. Can't have you bumping equipment and knocking it over. Alright, let me see. Yeah, because she's out there. He gets like that when she's out there. So I got to remember to put him in the pen when she comes in. Or when she's out there working, because he acts up. Let's see. Slow color changer. No. So what the heck is a slow color changer? Slow color changer. Oh God, we can't. Oh, where the microphone's hitting that. Getting what we want. Try her again. Slow color changer. There we go. I got things to do out there. Come on, get this done. There you go. Perfect. Right, people. Man, love it. Look how I love it. It's looking pretty nice, like I said. You know, it's a high certified screen. At the end of the day, you know, it does its job. What it's supposed to do. Well, you know, I want to have to see a comparison. We have an idea of what we're doing with this technology. So, I don't know. Prices could change, I don't know. Because right now what I'm seeing our technology being able to produce a much better color level than a $7,000 screen. I do know for a fact that the Quantum and Black Star have that ability because we tested them already. They have that capability. But this stuff right here, this is a physical screen. If you're building a physical screen, especially if a history of making screen paints, you're going to have to show a lot of testing that you have that capability. And we got it. Man, that has been great. Like Tony the Tiger. Great. I know we get the haters out there. I figure they're going to just go online and discourage. Man, you can't do anything at all here. You have to understand that. You got people coming in to see this technology. Sample test this technology is going to be everywhere. So it's going to allow people to see the advantage points of our technology versus everybody else. And that's what you're going to be seeing. And that means at the end of the day, no matter how many little hate campaigns you do, everybody knows on YouTube you're jealous. Everybody knows they're jealous of you. But just to tell you the truth, that this thing's going to be everywhere. It's going to be in showrooms, display. You can't stop anything. It's going to be everywhere. And if it's going to be everywhere, that means your little campaigns are just going to look like a bunch of hater cheerleaders at the end of the day. I should get y'all some pom-poms. You want some hater pom-poms? I'm going to get you some cheerleader hater pom-poms. Team haters. There we go. Team haters. Give me an H. Give me an A. Give me a T. Give me an E. Give me an R. Give me an S. What does it spell? Haters. This is why I like dealing with the high-end companies, because the high-end companies at the end of the day, they're not haters. These are people at the end of the day that make respectable technology. That's why I like testing against them. But everything else we got to deal with, man, well, that's what we got to deal with. I'm going to do a run back on that real quick so we can get a look at that again. So it started off to be against a white screen, but as I got to thinking, I was like, wait a minute, I wonder how these would look next to a certified. I'll tell you something. I'll tell you how crazy the haters are. We got an email. I got to share this one day. We got an email from the haters posing as Screen Innovation and daylight screens, and try to discourage me from doing test demonstration on their products, and try to make it sound like that these companies were going to sue me if I didn't stop and take down the videos. That tells you how desperate the haters are. And again, I can't express enough, not very intelligent, because again, good gracious, man, I can't believe I actually have comments. I literally believe I'm taking people to court that are just stupid. But anyway, the reason why we call them stupid, I'll tell you why. First things first, if Screen Innovation, and I've had talked to one of their attorneys before about something, they're not going to vouch for daylight screens in any way whatsoever. Daylight Screens is a big company. They have their own attorneys at the end of the day to fight their battles. So they're not going to come in unless they're partnership with Screen Innovation. But other than that, they're not partnership with them. So they're going to come with their own attorneys. And you're going to have the name at the bottom of the attorneys' names, the law office, the branch, the legal department, all that stuff. Because I've seen these things before. And they're not going to come in side by side like a team. They're not. They're going to come in with their own separate attorneys, own separate certified letters and all that stuff. That's how they come in. So these idiots decided to put their heads together and had one thought between all of them, and they came with the idea of sending me an email that made it sound like these companies were going to sue me. You guys are stupid. And this is the reason why we don't give you credit at the end of the day. I swear, if you guys were to take your heads and squish them together, you couldn't even muster one freaking thought that would be considered to be a help to society today. I guarantee you, it's pitiful. So that's what I'm dealing with when it comes to haters. Now, as for the certified companies, they don't act that way. Certified companies, and some people, like I said, we bought screen paint from, very polite, very nice, very respectful. But we bought from certified companies, and certified companies don't do that kind of stuff. If they feel at the end of the day that you have basically misrepresented their products, they'll send you out a letter, cease and desist, telling you to pull down, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, that's how it goes. Like, you know, since we sent the cease and desist letter to Fernando to back it down, and he didn't. That's why he's going through consequences now. But other than that, that's what they send you. Now, keep in mind, since we're doing everything by the book, that surface is laying nice and flat against it. There's no wrinkles, no creases or nothing, because if you do that, what happens is that surface can become dark because, again, you throw it off center. And we got a projector right on top of it. Power, 2500 and we should run it. And the lighting we have in the environment should be efficient enough for that technology. That technology over there has a 0.8 gain sitting on top of it. So with that being said, it should be able to register in this kind of environment with a 0.8 gain. If they sit there and say they can't register in this environment, that's going to hurt them, not me. That's the one thing I went through in a forum site with Elite screens, the Darkstar 9. We had people own the Darkstar 9, and they were upset with me because my projector was sitting on the floor. They're telling me that my projector had to be mounted, it had to be in line with the screen. Well, look, if my screen's not having a problem, my screen is going to cost $3,000, and yours has a problem, and it costs $3,000, I would say that would be a serious major flaw. And thus, that conversation ceased to exist anymore, because again, it's true. I spend $3 grand for a screen, you can't set the projector where you want to. All right. This changes. As a matter of fact, I want to get one with the lights out. Definitely have to go with the lights out, because that plays a part too. Because, you know, we get people at the end of the day say, hey, I have lights out. You know, let's see what it looks like with the lights out. Let's run it back. Lights out. Okay. Now, I'm gonna shoot my short little videos. Not for here. They're going out to investors. They're going to forum sites where that thing is going at, because it needs to be on a forum site. We're going to go in there and we're going to show off the new technology in physical projection screens. Matter of fact, that's what I'm going to title it. The new beginning of physical projection screens. As you can see, a white screen can't stand against. Do we have a gray certified? We do have a gray certified. Okay, cool. We'll do a white certified again, because we got a white certified over here. And since we got the box over, the box is perfect. I think what I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do the sizes that we have, these sample sheets that we get, will fit perfectly on these boxes. So these boxes will be fantastic for doing different types of screens that we can pull off and put back on, because that whole tape thing is a headache. All right there we have nice demonstration. I think I'm going to do a box screen display for that to put the certifieds against. Come out of this. Let's go over and let's get that Starfield screensaver again. Starfield screensaver. Let me get this straight. I burped in the process of that, excuse me, and it still pulled it up. But yet if I say it crystal clear, I get Garfield screensavers. Okay, whatever. Alright, that's our black levels against a certified projection screen. Alright, with the lights out, let's go over here and let's get 4K Snow Screensavers Cottage. Let's see what we got here. Looky. Oh, white levels are looking nice. Sorry about that. staying out of the way. There we go. Should we nail both screens at the same time? Whew. Throw it back again. Let me loop this thing. Loop it. There we go. Okay, let's get the lights on. I see how we're reading. We're picking up all the contrasts with no problem and white levels at the same time. And a certified is having a hard time reading the contrast levels. You got to pick up both when you show off this demonstration. There we go. Now, let's see how backward some people are. Some people sit there and go, oh, but the white levels. Certifiers ain't for white levels. Certifiers are for black levels. That's what they're designed for. If you want a low white level screen, then you go with the daylights gray screens, which we have right here, or the white screens. That's what you go with. That darker screen is designed for contrast. They give it a reflective surface so it can generate a higher white level. But the problem is the white level comes up too high. And when it comes up too high, it can't read a contrast level. That's what plagues the screen. Also, another problem comes up too, it can't read color. The color also too becomes an issue because it can't read it. It can't see it. There you go, right there. I know my stuff at the end of the day. I tested a lot of stuff. So basically, it's reacting like a white screen. A white screen can generate a very high white level, but the problem is because of the high white level, it has a sacrifice field that pops up, and the sacrifice field is color and contrast that will pop up. Well, y'all get mad at the fact that the screen don't work, do y'all? Y'all get really mad. Y'all get really passionate about it. Don't have to crush you guys. Come on, don't make me sick that thing. Don't make me wipe this stuff out. There we go. Behave. Gee whiz Louise. I have never seen so many crybabies in my entire life. You try to educate them. You try to teach them. And they don't want to learn. They want to get mad and get upset and frustrate and all that. And then you contact me and you want me to help you out with your problems at the end of the day. Gee whiz Louise. You don't have anything left. You don't. There's no screens right now that's going to be to take on that technology. And I know the technology we have right now, you can't take it on. Your screens don't work. I know you want to sit there and say they work, but they don't work. Screens can't register. This is a certified, this is a very high grade screen. The screens don't work. We tested everything, we've been through everything. It's a 10% technology. Stuff does not work. This is a nice screen, by the way. It's nice gunmetal, but at the end of the day, it still can't register. Here's the kicker, people. You sit back, you cry. I'm gonna make my money and get rich, and When it comes time for you to buy one of our technologies, keep in mind, as I told you before, at the end of the year, I'm going company only. That's what I'm planning to do with my technology. Because again, the companies, it works better. Any one of these companies we decide to go with, daylight screen, black diamond, whatever at the end of the day, we can advance their technology far better than what they're doing right now. And I've already had companies contact me saying, oh, you have potential. I've been through all that stuff already. You have nothing. You understand that. Your projector setups don't work at all. Every screen you have, we've been through it and we tested it already. Better technology, the screen doesn't work. That's why I see all you guys sitting in these dark environments with these screens, they don't function. And for my customers, matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to launch a nice little short video of my customers versus everybody else's. Because see, for my customers can recognize a good technology when they see it. And I've given you guys, look, here's the thing. I'll give you 2 weeks to make a product to go against that screen. That's it. 2 weeks. That's what you get. Make something. Challenge me. I'm going to post on all the forum sites, and we put out the challenge. Everything we test our product, this product is amazing. But we know from the door, you know, it's the haters that are bitter and upset and angry about it. They're mad at the end of the day that our product's better. I think they were expecting at the end of the day that these individuals coming in were going to be the ones to take us out. When actually it's the other way around, they're the ones that got taken out. Once I lock onto the companies, I start doing business with them only. That's the part that we don't use. I'm going to come back in at the screen at 100%. Here's the, okay, I'm going to get fun for you. We can take you at 10% or 1%, 100% on that technology. Now this right here is a certified. I'm talking about people who make screen paints. Because the only people that are complaining and the only people that are upset and bitter that come in and watch our channels, majority, we can customers come in, but majority of people that come in and watch the channels are people that are haters. Because they come in here because they're upset and angry. They're trying to figure out how my product's made, which they can't figure that out. And they're always wondering what I'm working on next. So those are the haters. We got other forum sites that we go to that we speak to customers. I got my own forum site at the end of the day, and they've been trying to get in there for the longest time to try to get access, but they can't get access to that site. That's where my true customers are in there. So, the only people that get upset by what we do are haters. Now that's a certified white screen by Daylight. Let me see. Like I said, their products are good. They make good products. But like I said, their white levels are very good on their screen. But again, the white level is not going to help you. The higher the white level, you're doing the same thing that a white screen is going to do to you at the end of the day. Now that's a certified white screen right there. Not a white piece of paper. That is a certified 100% white screen made by Daylight. And that's the difference between our technology and our Daylight white screen. And we got a silver one here. I think tomorrow I'm going to say something. We got the dark gray. We got the silver one due tomorrow to show the difference. We're going to do all, these are all certified screens by Daylight. Got the dark gray, we got the silver, and we got the white. That's the white right there. I think we're not going to use the white sheet of paper anymore. We're going to need it anymore. We have the certifieds up there right now. Pretty soon I'll obtain black diamond technology, because that's what I'm looking for right now. And daylight dark star 9, which I'm going to need. And they're ultra short version, so I want that one too. Now, just for fun, all test demonstrations underneath this product will be our challenges, match and betters. Which means this is going to do something called a tunnel halo system. That's where we do a tunnel of halo lights and we drop that thing right down in the bottom of it. Only 1,000 lumens is able to push through it. Good luck, you're going to need it because that technology can handle it, no problem. And it'll do it at 10%. At 10%, it just showed a few minutes ago that it can basically take on a $7,000 screen. That is Daylight's high performance white projection screen next to our new technology at only 10%. Haters, I expect you to cry hard on this one. Very hard. We expect your best, you understand me? The crying, the whining, all that, I expect to see it all. Don't disappoint me, please. Do your job. It's expected from you to do this. I don't get mad when you get on your channel, rant and cry, and put pictures up. I don't get mad at that. You're supposed to do that. Because again, you can't beat us. That's why. It is your job. And do your job correctly. Please, don't disappoint me. Now, if you want to decide you want to break the law, then that's when we come in and we basically, end your life for you. You go to jail, you lose all your money, you lose all your possession, and you spend whatever remaining time you have on this earth in a prison cell watching another man on the toilet. You want that? You'll get that. So, depends, up to you. You don't want to go through that for 10 years. Alright? So, yeah, you have to sleep on your back for a while. Actually, battery's quick. I mean, really, really quick. Alright, as you can see, I changed things in here because right now, brain's racing at 100 miles an hour because I got all this stuff processing through my head. I'm like, what else can we do with this thing? Like, what else can we do with it? What else can we do with it? So, yeah, I'm going to be up pretty late. I got a lot of testing to do on this thing. This thing is freaking interesting. So, halo system. We're in course for halo system lights. Where we get no sleep. All we do is work on this stuff. Halo system lights. Alright. No effect whatsoever. I'm loving this right here. I'm loving this new technology. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Just trying to figure out ways to see what and what it can do. I'm having a ball with it. Man, this thing is absolutely beast. I told you we had a larger screen of it right there. That's the bigger screen of it. But to do the comparison, it's hard to do because it's a big screen and a smaller version I made first. So what I did was at one end, as I said before, the first one's much darker, but this one I had to add in another application coat. So my phone was, because again, batteries died on it, adding another coat to this invisible makes it just as dark as the other one. Seeing what the reaction's going to be. And the reaction's coming in fantastic. And that's 6,000 K of LED lights pushing through that thing, and it's in the it's an inside of the frame, so that way that light has nothing to do but to basically push down on top of that screen. This is what I mean by testing your products out. Really testing your products out. Really seeing the push in the envelope and see how much stress that product is able to take, If you basically hold the product's hand and you're afraid to turn the lights on, you're afraid to put it against certified screens, you're afraid to put it against other surfaces that may match it, you're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble at the end of the day. That screen's 10%. You saw the brutal stuff we do to that screen at 10%? 10%? How brutal we get? At 10%. We're going to start right now. I get done with this. I'm going on. I'm going to design my dummy art for it. Put a hype on this thing at the end of the day. On what this technology is going to be all about. And put its challenges out. Yes, challenges. We're coming after every gray screen on the market we can get our hands on. I know I said I wasn't, but you know, I know myself. I want to do it. This is what you're up against at 10%. This is not going to go well. As you can see already, certified, it's not going to do well against it. White screens can't even touch it, and a gray screen, you can't even match it. So guess what? Yeah, I'm going to stick it on you. And then we get over your paint, I'm going to stick you in that thing. Yes, power! Cannot beat our technology. Sat there on camera and said, if we were all these things, and we were out there ripping people off and all that, you know when your product is good. When people got to make up things about your company, you know your product is good. That's like some of y'all out there playing, what's it, Call of Duty? And some of you got some amazing skills in Call of Duty. You know what I'm talking about. And your skills can be so untouchable in Call of Duty that people will literally get upset and hate on you because your skills are good in Call of Duty and put in false claims that you're modified or you're cheating. Well, I had a friend of mine. He was a procedure mode. He played in tournaments, and he got a couple of those. People get together and hate on it at the end of the day. But don't worry. Your day is coming. Definitely is. Yes, it definitely is. Don't think you get away for something for nothing. I told you from the door, there's two ways you pay for things in this world. Either you pay for them in this life or in the next life. But until then, we're going to be challenging a lot of screens out there against this technology. And I hope 100% you're ready. At 10%, I'm not even going to add in the 4 elements to it yet. Not yet. Not until we get it to challenge out a couple of screens. And then we'll upgrade it. Man, this thing is a beast. But getting back to the haters, before my line went down, because I said before, battery died on the phone. For the haters out there who constantly are mad about my technology and what I do your job. Your job is to be better, upset. It's a sad you have to go through that. I would rather have you do something more productive with your time, but if that's what you want to do, you want to be a hater, then you go ahead and be a hater. But be good at it. Be good at it. Don't break the law. That'll get you in a lot of trouble because you got people busting already. But again, be a hater. That's what you do. Go ahead and be a hater. That's what you do. But keep in mind, pace yourself. Pace yourself because, again, as I said before, we got so much stuff we're developing. You got to pace yourself. You don't burn yourself out. Till then, I'm going to make some, I'm going to get some Gatorade. I want to get mad if I change. I should just get a bottle. I don't want to mess with their stuff. Get a Haterade. It's going to be a gift package that we're going to have for the hater. I'm going to put it in a gift basket. And it's going to be all black because, you know, because they're upset and angry about our black technology. And we're going to put some Haterade in it. We're going to put a box of Hater Tears. And we're going to put in some, we got Tears, Hater Tears, Gatorade. Got to put something in there. Oh, some lemons. With some lemons and some vinegar. Make a gift basket for them. I'll put it up here. So when my investors come in, they have something to laugh at. Like, yep, there you go. That's how hard they be hating on me on YouTube. They just be better. So keep in mind, it's technology at 10%. The absolute black Infinity 2 technology already at only 10% has done more than most screens do in a day of testing. So we're hooked up to a Halo system, going against certified screens, white screens, gray screens, all that. Fully lit environment maxed out. Soon, all goes well, a direct hit from sunlight. We got somebody right now on the channel popping in and out. I don't know what that's supposed to be at the end of the day. I really don't. I don't know. We just look at it as maybe it's a sign of mental illness. I don't know. We don't pay it any mind. I guess they feel it's their way of basically popping in and out of the way. It's basically irritating us. No, we've got technology worth millions of dollars. What kind of cars I'm going to be picking up at the end of the day with this technology? Oh my goodness. I'm thinking about what house I'm going to buy. What kind of vehicles I want to get at the end of the day. That's what I'm thinking about right now. This thing is going to make us a ton of money. The ad tech alone, but we got technology now that's going to cover all bases. I'm not worrying about you popping in and out. I'm thinking about money. I'm going to make a lot of money. A lot of it. So my next stage is figuring out what kind of car I want to get. I'm not big on cars, but I do want to get something at the end of the day. I mean, I can't drive a giant monster truck around all the time. That's going to be freaking berserk. And I do got a lot of people at the end of the day I'm planning to help out and do some nice things for. Because I got some good people in my life, and they do deserve a better life. And I plan to help them with that. Plan to get them to that next level. I also got some people out there make some good screen paints. I do plan to promote their technology. I really do. Yep. Now the rest of y'all should have basically been my friend. But now I don't want y'all friends. I'm good. Now, I thought it'd be fun because, you know, my battery died. First one, the Bluetooth. That phone died, which is being charged right now because it's running through Bluetooth. This one's running through Bluetooth right now. But I'm charging the phone at the same time. But I thought it'd be fun when I come back in. This would have the screen change to something even crazier. To the Halo system, which I thought would be fun to do. Yes, sirree. Alright, let me see. We'll be definitely going on site next month. And I'm going to conquer a couple of screens. Conquer screens. Conquer. Let's have a look at something real quick. Dude, this is not good. Your freaking information is popping up everywhere. This is going to be rough. This is going to be really, really rough. 1176 is popping up. You try to hide it, you can't hide this because you're carbon imprinted. Definitely carbon imprinted. Custom paint mixes also. Yeah, it's going to be really hard for him to get around this mess, man. All I gotta do is type in Crow Scams. Everything pops up. Sherman Williams, website going on existing, scandals, busted. Gee whiz Louise. Yeah, it's not really hard for me to dig up all this stuff at the end of the day. I'm looking through some stuff. Somebody's saying that he typed in and it's popping up everywhere. Let's see. Sight's not up. It's down. He has to bring it down. He had no choice. He has to bring the sight down. He has no choice. It has to go down. Definitely has to bring it down. Man, that must be it. You can tell right there, that's a lot of haters at the end of the day. They're mad at the end of the day because I took them down. That's what they're mad about. They're mad at the end of the day because Mr. Bird took them down. That's what they're angry about. Because they thought at the end of the day that a black man at the end of the day should be treated poorly, and that people should have the right to do whatever they want to a black African American, and it didn't go the way they wanted it to go. Man, look at that halo system. That's what happened. People mad and upset and angry because, again, look, y'all that jealous over my work at the end of the day, honestly, is that sad at the end of the day? You're that jealous over my work? Well, look, I'm going to give you the opportunity. I'm going to give you the opportunity. Y'all don't like me, right? And y'all mad because my technology is good. I'm going to embarrass you. You see that technology right there, what that thing does? That is the system we just showed you. I'm going to give you 2 weeks. I'm going to post this on every forum site. You got 2 weeks to show me something. 2 weeks to go against that 10% technology. That's all you have. I'm going to use that to make money off of it. I'm going to contact all my investors and let them know that the challenge I put out. 2 weeks. You already saw it take out a certified. White screens can't do anything with it. A gray screen can't even match it. That sucker eats through Halo system, nothing. And it's only 10% done. 2 weeks. Show me what you got. And after that, I don't want to hear anything else about it. As I told you before, my technology is going to companies only. Before I leave companies only, I'm going to do some damage before we leave. You will never forget me when I leave YouTube. Trust me. We're going to wipe out everybody. I'm not joking with you. What do you think this thing's been designed for? I know I go back and forth and say I'm not going to. I actually am going to do it. I'm going to wipe everything out. It's going to be posted to my site. How many screens we take out? My investors are happy with this. They want to see what we can do. Because the guy was like, hey, go off the leash. Take them out. That's what I'm going to do. If they're happy with it, I'm happy with it. Boy, this is going to be utter destruction at the end of the day. Now I'm going to make my art for it. I'm going to hype this thing up like we did the Spartan. We don't care if you don't like it or not. We're going to pump this thing everywhere. And if you feel at the end of the day that you want to take it down, come at my screen. Go ahead, see what happens. Post your stuff anywhere we buy. As a matter of fact, like I said, I can basically sit on top of eBay right now, buy everybody's stuff, and my links and my eBay channel, I can put down every screen that I beat on that particular platform. And I'll make it impossible for you to buy the technology. You won't be able to get it at all, period. But we'll beat everybody in the process and only offer it to the high rollers. I'll keep it out of your reach. You can't touch it. Until then, we'll just continue to crush screens just for the sake of it all. You understand how people get this way, right? How they become this way? They become this way because first they start out, and anyone who invents anything in technology and whatever, they become this way because they first try to bring out something to please everybody. But then they're treated nasty. And when they're treated nasty, they've evolved to basically saying, okay, look, well, I got a technology, I know I can take it. I'm going to keep it out of reach so you can't get it. Now I understand the fellow who developed the Vent of Black. I didn't understand it at first. Why would you develop such an amazing technology but keep it out of the reach of certain people and only offer it to the rich, can only get access to that stuff? And somewhere along the line, I'm pretty sure he went through some screwed up nonsense where he tried to do something for everybody, but in the end, you know what I mean? He just fizzled out on that part and said, you know, I give up. I'm just going to go in and make money. That's why a lot of big companies and people design stuff sell out, because they're tired of dealing with people at the end of the day that don't appreciate their technology. You do know that there's nothing. You don't have anything out there. You have 2 weeks to bring me something. 2 weeks to show me something that can match a screen that absorbs sunlight. At least give me that much. Because everything we have here, I'm already got plans already. I'm already set up with companies already for this technology to launch into their hands. You will never see this stuff, ever. Unless you got the money to pay for it. That's the only way. 3,200, and I put that past my my investor, and he laughed at it. He was like, "No, $10,000." They got people that would pay 10 grand for the screen we just displayed for 100 inches, 10 grand. And then I get people say, "Well, you know, we can't afford it," and so and so. Hey, look, at the end of the day, I really don't care. I'm tired of it. I really am. We've been developing technology for the longest time, and it's just, at the end of the day, I feel that it's not for us anymore. We need to go kick it with the big boys. Yeah, we got people over here already chiming in about the technology we just launched. How much? You don't want to know. Trust me, you definitely don't want to know. Now, some can say at the end of the day that, oh, you're mad about something? Nah, not really. Our screens are #1. You can't beat our technology. What am I mad about? Can't find anybody. I mean, literally, I'm going to have to wipe out every last screen just to prove a point. Does it really got to come down to that? I mean, we could do it. It's not a problem. But do we really have to do that? And then you guys supported this junk at the end of the day, because I know haters are coming here, and you're mad at the end of the day because Crow's products are no more. Why don't you go to his website and buy it? How about this? Do me a favor. Go to his website and buy his product right now. Oh, you can't, because he can't make it anymore because it doesn't work. Yeah, okay. He doesn't have it anymore. He's out of business. He's done. He's finished. Kaput. That's it. Doesn't have anything anymore. That's the end of it. He's gone. That's it. You literally believe that them jokers all together, the 3 Stooges, or actually 5 Stooges now, the 5 Stooges were all going to get together and they were going to basically take out me at the end of the day? You know how long I've actually been around? I beat companies at the end of the day. You think 5 freaking, goodness gracious, really not enough common sense to fill the brain cavity of a fruit fly. And they were going to take out my technology? Are you understand what I do? That's what I find funny. And my friends laugh about this. They're like, do they understand what you do at the end of the day? Apparently they do not understand what I do. They don't. You really thought at the end of the day that was going to basically take me out. And I got companies that recognize me, like Diamond and all the big companies know who I am. All right. Well, it's time for me to sell out. End of the year, as I said before, companies only. Our stuff becomes untouchable. And yeah, I don't care. People can cry and whine and say, oh, you're a sellout. You're this, that, and the other. Yeah, I don't care. Shame too, because this is basically the best of our technology we're going to be engineering pretty soon. The best. I have to wipe out so many people. And all this, it's not even going to be worth our time. We're not even going to get anybody. We got a website for gray screens? We're going to go conquer there first. Let me see if we got great projection screen paint. Let me see. I gotta find me a forum site, some great projection screen paints. We're gonna go conquer today. Conquer! Destroy! Yes. Great projector screen paints. Give us something. Oh, yes, this is our site. Great projection screen fails. We gotta launch our stuff on there too. We have some stuff to launch on there. I miss the old days. I do. I miss the old days. In the old days, you know what I mean? You got to a discussion with somebody, they literally made a product and came against you. I mean, literally made a product. Oh, man, it was so much fun. People actually could back up what they did back then. Today, no. No. People don't make memes and all that stuff back then. If you had a problem with another person, another form site, you made a better product and you came back at them. That's what you did. Not the crybabies we deal with today. The people that sit there and go there and make memes and copy people's faces and break laws and get deported and all that crazy nonsense. We don't have that problem back then. We have that problem today because people don't know how to make proper products. Now, I've seen some of these people that I've dealt business with that make gray screen paints. They do it right. They must be old school. They must be back from that time when we did it right. But these new ones today, oh man, you guys are a bunch of candy apple cartoons. You got a guy sitting in an apartment screaming at a ceiling and wall, and the screen's kind of dark and dirty. No testing behind it whatsoever. Yeah, good luck with that one. He told the guy he couldn't sell the product on a forum site. Anyway, he can't sell it. And he can't sell it now. I can't find it anywhere. That means you have no faith in your product. I remember one time, that dumb was contacting me with some fake number, acting like he was a gang member. Jamie, acting like he was a gang member from freaking California, and making a statement, if I get online one more time, they're going to come out and get me. You do know I have all that information, right? Yeah, I sent it over to Homeland Security so they know. These same people are going to be prosecuting for the nonsense you did here in the United States. All those text messages you sent over, we're going to send every single one of them over. When they contact me, I hope they got enough room. Sending everything. Yeah, he was contacting me, acting like a gang member. Talking about next time you post this, we're going to come down and get you, blah, blah, blah. You're that sad at the end of the day. I laughed at him. Yeah, you ain't doing jack. Couldn't even come to the door when the process server came there. Now I know why you didn't come to the door when the process server came there. Because they got badges on them when they come through. I know now a lot of things. A lot of stuff I know about Mr. Fernando now. More than I needed to know. Your job you're working at, we know about that too. The apartment building, that's why we couldn't track down the owner. We had a hard time tracking. Name is not even on the building. Usually when you see apartment complexes, Julian Apartments, it'll have names next to it. We couldn't find a name next to the freaking apartment. We couldn't literally see the apartment there. The process server had a problem. He said, what's the name of this place? Couldn't find it. We literally can't even find the owner. And what the freak is going on down there? The apartment's clearly on Google Maps. We can see it. Well, for some reason, we can't locate the name of this property. The job you're working at, the job you probably was working at, the job you're working at, that printing shop. Again, like I said, for red flag that popped up when he sat there and said, I'm getting a raise. I'm like, wait. You're getting a raise after being there that long? Because I remember how long he'd been there. One time he did a whole walk around his job and everything, showed you where he worked at and stuff like that. That was a long time ago. That was like 5 years ago. Most people say when they're getting a raise, they say, I'm getting another raise. Because I had a raise when I first came there, and I got another one between that one. This is going to be my third raise I'm getting from him. They'll talk about their raises. He said raise as his first one. Yeah. Hey, what happened to anybody? You're supposed to be getting a raise, moving on to bigger and better things, and now look what you moved into at the end of the day. Jeez. That explains a lot. The copyrights, I told you about that. Who the freak hits copyright that many times? Even the lawyers were sitting there baffled when they were staring at what he did. Like, either he's crazy and he has no fear of the law, or maybe he feels that the law does not apply to him. So I'm thinking, like, is he mental? What's wrong with him? We got him on recording. There's enough for a process server. If that server had made it to that building, he did make it to the building, but if that court order went out, like we went in and basically everything went through, he would have been in a lot of trouble. He would have been in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. They asked for documents, that's why. Well, that explains everything. On top of that, if I couldn't find anything, there's name on top of that. Things on top of it, I couldn't find. There's a lot of stuff. Red flags are popping up. To get internet, you have to have a social security number. I know that for a fact. I get internet all the time. Anything. Cell phones, all that stuff requires socials. Rent applications require socials, all that stuff. Huh. It actually requires all that stuff. So I got a couple of my friends are undocumented, and I asked them the question like, how do you get in Because I'm not saying how they did it. It's none of my business. But I was curious, like how do you? And he was telling me how to do it. But he said at the end of the day, you keep a low profile. You don't get in any trouble. You keep your nose clean. That's what you do. The whole object is to save money, work, get a job on the table, save money, and basically get an attorney or somebody that would take to help you out with getting your papers locked in. Because at least if you start the process of your paperwork and it's already in the system, this helps you a lot. And that's what they do. But, yeah, you don't get in trouble. This guy got in all kinds of trouble. We got to go back down to City Hall tomorrow. We got to file another addition. Oh, we went in. I put another complaint with him against YouTube. We also contacted YouTube and told them they straighten out. We have attorneys involved, so they're getting on that right now. And meanwhile, basically, we're taking the incident report that we have from YouTube of them going in and using YouTube's platform to commit cyber crimes. So it's being reported. It's all being documented. That docket number that we had that we posted, anything that we put in on that docket number actually shows up on the docket number for the immigration. That's what I'm telling you. At the end of the day, man, you need to chill. Like, really cool it, man. Anything we go in there, we file. At the end of the day, it goes on that docket number. All your charges are on that one docket. They don't give you separate dockets. It's all on the same docket. So whatever docket any agency has, anything we put on there, it's basically just updating. So when they go in and click on it, it updates. So those pictures you just posted, we just took new pictures. Tomorrow morning I go down and I file again. And I go and load your stuff in. And I've already explained to them already who agency we had the contact at the end of the day because of how you've been carrying on. You don't know, Jack. Gray house paint. Gray painted houses. Gray puppies. Gray screen paint. How long ago was this? 2023. It's us. It's Jamie paint washing out outside. Look at that. Washed out. Calling himself making up a screen paint. I told you this stuff was a rip-off artist. He's a rip-off artist. This screen washed out outside. This is supposed to be the neighbor upstairs. And that neighbor, some neighbor he had on a roof. He was showing up a screen. Look how badly that thing washed out. That's absolutely horrible. And they're to post that. That screen is not even there. Yeah, same rip-off artist. The guy who got ripped off. His screen washed out too. Hey, he's known for doing this stuff. People's screens washing out. That's our technology. You can't matching that, buddy. You ain't matching that. That's our technology right there. That's your screen paint over there, Jamie. All washed out. Not even there. That's us outside with our technology. That's outside. Remember with the black makeup on? Yeah, he had a nerve to do that demonstration with that P2, man. I do that thing in every scenario. Look at that. Light hitting the screen, door hitting it. Whoop, there we are again over here. Whoop, there we are outside again. He can't do that. Nope, nope. Whoop, there we are next to a window. There we go. These are posted everywhere on every forum site. Whoop, that's me again over there. Whoop, that's me over again in the bay of windows over there. Whoop, that's me outside on an inflatable projection screen. Let's see if we got any more. Oh, there's on our blackout cloth surface. Another one you try to be like us. Whoop, that's me outside in the snow. Isn't that pretty cool? Same one. Oh, that's me on a motorized projection screen with a screen paint that didn't work at all, period, when we purchased it. What a waste of money. Oh, that's me producing off a ceiling in a 120-inch screen at the exact same time with the light right in the center of the woman's face. Yeah, it's embarrassing, ain't it? Right there, that's me outside again on a tarp. Oh, and there's the screen washing out. Washing out, washing out. Yeah. All right, see if we got any more great screens up here. Yep, this is us versus the paint again. The screen washed out again. This is us again right here, showing our better technology, blowing this stuff clean out the water. Outside demonstration. Demonstration on our product versus Jamie's paint. Here's Jamie's screen. Didn't show for Jack. What a waste of freaking money right there. Yep. Waste of money. Waste of money. Waste of money. Paint didn't work for jack. Look at that. Washed out again. We had a venue projector in there. 5,500 lumens. Couldn't read the screen. What a waste of money. Yeah, that's Jamie's paint right there. Waste again. Washed out again. Washed out again. Jeez, what a waste of money. 90 bucks for that stuff. There's Jamie in the dark. Because he doesn't do demonstrations in fully lit environments like this. He does that. In the dark, in the dark, in the dark. There we go. We did slideshows. We put his pictures next to ours so people can do a comparison. So that's him in the dark. That's him in the dark. Right, that's his customer in the dark. Customer in the dark again. That's us. 150-inch screen, fully lit environment. Look at it, no washout. That's my customer outside. Customer beat his customer in demonstrations. Yep, that's my customer again outside. Yep, that's my customer again outside. Yep, that's him sitting in the dark. There you go, no contest. Moving on. We got pictures like this all over forum sites. Us comparing our stuff to his stuff. Joke. Let's go over here. Oh, splatter screen. More Jamie's screen paint. Amazing magic mix. Here we go. Washed out again. 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 Washed out. Yeah. Trash. Moving on. Oh, here's Jamie here. Matching. He's posted. We posted him. Buyer beware. He's posted everywhere, showing ripping off his customers with an everyday house paint that matched his product. Matched again. Matched again. Matched again. By the way, this is the Cinemax on top of a P2 projector with a 2,000,001 contrast. Matched again. Matched again. Matched again. Matched again. Hey, how does it feel to get ripped off? I don't even know how that feels like in the day. Matched again. Matched again. Matched again. Phew, that's pitiful. Moving on. That's in different form sites. You can check that out. We were like, they shocked over it. Like, what the freak? Jamie outside with customer again. Let's see how this one worked out. Oh, screen washed out again. Doesn't look familiar? Didn't the guy who had the soccer inside wash out the same way as the guy outside? Look what time of the day it is. Like, that should definitely be the pool. Even the cinema bars came up gray. Washed out again. Washed out again. Washed out again. Oh my goodness, this is such a shame. Washed out again. He sold you guys freaking house paint. Jeez. Let's get out of here. I'm tired of that. That's just so embarrassing right there. That just hurts. Oh, that's the screen paint sitting on top of the ceiling that we did, showing that it doesn't work for stars. You can't use it for an infinity ceiling. It doesn't work because it doesn't blend in black. Who knew? We knew. Hey, that's our box projection screen in our garage right there. Yeah, Sean, it's a silver technology. Or is it here? I think it's here, yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's embarrass Jamie again and show him how screen paints are really supposed to look. Outside at 1,000 lumens. Kaboom. 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 Oh, another one. 1,000 lumens outside. Kaboom. Oh, look at that. Outside. Outside. Man, look at that red. Oh, look at that yellow. Oh, look at that. I mean, just embarrassing. Just embarrassing. Just. It's a shame. Come on. You can't compare. Jamie, I hope you're in the room. Come in the room, man. Come in the room. Come in the room. Come in the room. You're welcome in the room. Come on in here. Come on in here. Come on in here. Get in here. Get in here. Man, look at this. You see my demonstrations here? This is why your product didn't last long. This is why. Oh, we're outside now. Don't run. Don't run. Stand here, Jamie. Let you see it. Look at it. Look at that. See that right there? That's a 180-inch screen outside displaying. Look at that. Oh, inflatable black screen. See, that's how it's done outside. Got another one right there. Got another one right there. Oop, another screen right there. Which one is this one? Oh, this one got one over there. There's another one out there. We have the most outdoor demonstrations. When it comes to outside, we're going to dominate it this year. Yeah, because we got screens we're going to be showing off in these big parking lots set up so people can come and see our screens. We're going to have a white screen painted right down the middle with our black technology. Yep. Oh, there we go. Oh, is that me outside? Wait, hold on, check. Ken, is that you outside? It is me outside. I had to check for a minute. And what are you going to get mad about at the end of the day? I mean, we can back it up. Come on. Look. 720p projector. 720p. If you make a statement that we can't, I'll stick that screen on you. And I'll shut your business down. Don't do that, okay? Don't have me sick that technology on you. All right, let's move on. Let's be nice here. Let's be nice. I know it upsets you. I know it makes you angry, but you challenged me, remember? The minute you came to my kingdom and you decide to bang on my freaking drawbridge, you invited me. And once we're invited, we never go away. So keep in mind what you invited in. Keep in mind the Pandora box that you just opened up that you really should have let shut. I'm going to embarrass you in a courtroom. I'm going to embarrass you on YouTube. I'm going to embarrass you everywhere. I'm going to have you paint my screen in. I don't care how much you shake with the brush in your hand or the roller, you're going to paint it in. Now let's go again. Oh, look at that. Look at that's like somebody being smacked with a glove. Let's just say gauntlet with all the freaking power stones in at the same time. 235.1. Is it? No, it's actually dual 150 inches. Right there. Boom. Boom. Two projectors side by side. 720p versus it. Oh, that's an inflatable screen. But 720p versus 720p versus 1080p. Yeah. There we go. Outside's the best of banging. Right there. Look. Amazing. Amazing. We can make an outdoor inflatable screen look that amazing. We're going to go back to this one. Oh, isn't the screen we supposed to do with the black? Yeah, he did that inside with a projector. We did it outside for fun because we could. Bum, bum, bum. 150-inch screen out in the snow. Bum, 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 bum. Showing snow on a black screen while it's out in the snow. Because that's the kind of psychotic, crazy stuff we do. Because we like to challenge ourselves. Oh. Man, I'm telling you, I gotta take a break for a minute. It's just too much. I can't handle it. And you guys really want to challenge me at the end of the day? You really want to go there? You gotta research me first for opening up a Pandora's box. You know, literally, you can keep it up and make a screen called Pandora. You really want that nightmare? If I name a screen after a cursed box, do you have any idea how bad that's going to be if that thing hits one of your screens? Oh, it's going to be a nightmare. Trust me, that thing over there is a beast. Now, you already seen what that screen can do. Mind you, 10% is what it's, look at the damage it's doing already. Ah, man. All right, it's too much. I can't take it anymore. Gotta go. Oh, let's come out of here. Whew, it's just too much. It's just too much going on. It's too much. This is my site that I post at. So keep in mind, if you think you're just on YouTube and only people can see on YouTube, no, you understand. When I designed the search engine optimizer, I actually submitted my domain's application into multiple search engines, like Yahoo, Bing, all of them, they carry me at the end of the day. That means if I post here, it goes everywhere. Yeah, it goes everywhere. Anyway, let's move on to some crazy stuff. What are we doing over here, Mr. Bird? Actually, we're showing Jamie's paint versus our paint. My goodness. The insanity. The things we have to do to them. Why do they take such punishment? You guys love the punishment. I think you do. I think you love the punishment. You love it. You love it, don't you? Look at the outside demonstrations at 1,000. Demonstrations against Jamie's paint outside. Didn't work for Jack. Oh my goodness, look at this. This is everywhere on every forum site. Every forum site is launched. Look at this. Look at this technology. This is technology that I had roughly 10 years ago. Black technology I engineered 10 years ago on a versus a gray screen. Oops, we don't want to save image. We got that already. That's Jamie's stuff over there. We got, we don't want to mess with that over there. Let's go over here. So this is our black technology. In 2019, ooh, what are we doing? We're falling over? My stand fell over a little bit. There we go. 2019. In 2019, where the freak were you at, Part 10 in 2019? You weren't around when we were doing it. 2019. Yeah. See that screen behind it? That's Jamie's paint. We painted it on a really huge, large screen because he kept crying on the YouTube channel, you painted my screen, it says small sizes. So we painted you to a 150-inch screen and still blew your stuff clean out the water. Trashy paint. Yeah. Is that big enough for you? Because he already cried on camera that my sample sheets aren't big enough. You guys are cheating. All right, we built an entire screen, coated it with his stuff, and still blew it out of the water. How embarrassing. Anything else? Anything? Do I need to embarrass you anymore? I've been embarrassing this guy every single day on YouTube. For the last 6 years, we've been embarrassing him. You don't even know how bad he's been. We even took his paint outside and did a challenge and didn't even pick up. Oh my goodness. You're going to let me do this? You like this? Next time you want to complain to me about how your samples aren't big enough, mind you got the wrong person at the end of the day. I literally built a screen for you, a big one too. And I put mine on a smaller surface because he cried and whined him out because he was on a small one. We were on a large one. It was unfair. All right, you want to be a crybaby? I'll fix your wagon for you. I built you a screen, a 150-inch screen, and I coated it with your paint. Is that big enough for you? And then I took my sample sheet and I blew your screen clean out of the water. Don't you get tired of the embarrassment, really? Like, seriously, I'm having this conversation and clicking on this button. You get tired of me kicking your butt every single freaking day. I've been kicking your butt for 6 freaking years. Now I have your cancellations under my desk, which I'm about to turn into a nice little book and put into a nice little glass. So when people come over, like, what's that? That is the tears of haters. Yeah, we've been kicking this butt every day. It's your paint too, Jamie. That's your paint right there. Yeah, put it on a splatter screen. I used to paint for a splatter screen display. Look how barely this stuff showed up. Look how horrible that is. Your paint is trash, man. Trash. Your paint is trash. Your paint is trash. Your paint is trash. Your paint is trash. That's how badly we humiliated this product. That's how badly. Did you know these existed? Yeah, they're all over the place. Everybody knows about this. So you people went out and bought that paint? Yeah, we did that to his paint. That's why he canceled orders. You know, that's why people cancel orders when we come get your stuff. Because that's the kind of stuff that we would do to your product. If you're on there talking all this trash at the end of the day. Now, if you're minding your own business, you're in your backyard, tell you the truth, honestly, I don't care. But if you're talking all this trash to how your product is the best of the best, save hundreds, I would do this to your product. And the worst thing about it is, this time around, I'll have you out there for everybody to see. I will have you on display in a showroom for everyone to see every single day. They will see the name of your product and what our technology can do to it. Do you really want that kind of paint? I don't think you want that. Look at that. Man. Talking about getting crushed. But you know, he opened up the Pandora's box. I just shut his fingers in it, that's all. There you go. This is where we are right now, sitting in this environment. We had a halo system here when we're building the screen. Now we got the whole thing filled out. We got a new technology at 10%. It's an absolute nightmare. We got contracts out. If anybody wants to talk trash, bring it. We'll go in court. See how much money you want to basically put up. Look at our history. Look at the background track of our history. Look at the background. We could actually have screens fired up and windows. Now, when y'all guys get over here and y'all cry at the end of the day, and we hear the, oh, that's not fair, he's bragging at the end of the day. No, it ain't bragging at the end of the day. It's shutting you jokers up who talk too much trash. See, that's what I don't understand about the Karens. Naysayers. Hear me say in the camera, say naysayers? Hear me say that? Yeah, because y'all run your mouth so much. And then when I come in here and shut it down for you, now you're crying on YouTube saying, oh, he's bragging about his stuff. No, I'm shutting you down. Now, next time you run your mouth, I'll stick that technology on you. And if you have a company at the end of the day, I'll guarantee you I'll shut it down for you. You want to go against that monster. There's Jamie's paint right there. Look at it. Trash. Trash. Got it on an ultra short though setup. Where's my screen sitting at? Right there in the bare windows on the ultra short throw projector. Mine, that's a $60 machine pulling up in a fully lit environment on a screen at 126 inches. And that joker's sitting in a dark environment. You couldn't even see the floor at one point on a projector he spent $3 grand for at 35. Look at that. Look at that. Just crushing him every step of the way. This whole thing is about crushing. Look. Come on, man. My gunmetal technology? Are you kidding me? Versus that freaking fake Frankenstein mess you got in that UV, which do beg me on the container not to put it in an ambient environment. Oh, yep. Ah, my goodness, here's more. I'm blowing your paint out again, Jamie. Look at this. Look. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. But that's your paint right there. That's what we did to your paint again. Oh. Except it's trash. Isn't that the same color as the paint we just made? It is the same color. Your paint is trash. It is trash. Trash. Blew it out again. I know your stuff, man. I tested all your stuff. tested all your products. Yep, here we go. We got pictures on Jamie's paint again. That's his paint right there in the middle. And we made a border. And we basically did the whole thing where ours is just in the middle. Let's see the results we got. Oh, he didn't even pick up on that. Let's just blow this up for you. Look, he didn't pick up on the blue levels. He didn't pick up again. 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 He didn't pick up at all. I get that stuff there and I'd be like, what is he selling? What is he trying to sell to people? Really, seriously, man, I've tested a lot of your stuff. And mind you, Fernando, unlike you, I have receipts to pack up in court. You don't. I'm expecting my receipts when we go to court, by the way. Better have my receipts on everything you claim that you tested. Because whatever goes on in that courtroom, we're requesting 50 years. Because we think you need 50 years. With the copyrights and everything all together, we want 50 years. You attacked my company and my business. All right? Now, you know who's involved in this now. You know what party got involved in this now. All right, then. And what we had to fill out with that party was what you did to us. And you committed cyber crimes. So I want 50 years. We can't sue you and get anything out of you. So I want 50 years of your time. And you're going to give me 50 years. I'm going to get it. If I have to bring lawyers down there, I'm going to get 50 years of your time. You can't pay me money. And at this particular point right now, I don't even want your money. I want your time. That's what I want. I want 50 years. That's what I want. Oh, look at that. Look how amazing a black technology looked. And mind you, when I did all those fake demonstrations against my product, just did one about our product we have over here saying it doesn't work. That's why I want 50 years. So your money don't mean jack right now. Because I know the people involved are going to basically get you. And I know they're going to bring you to court. And I know we got to be there. And I know for a fact we're going to have tons of evidence. And we got it. I don't want no money now. And money's not important to me. I don't want money. I want your time. That's what I want. And to keep me happy, 50 years is what I'm going to need. And how old are you? 49. So you guess what's going to happen. You're going to spend the rest of your life in there. That's what I want. I want 50 years. Oh, look at that. Oh, Ken, you got to stop. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. And for anybody up there who wants to get mad at me at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you something. YouTubers who deal with trolls on everyday basis, people who are nasty and rude, they're happy for me. You know why? Because I finally got a chance to capture my trolls, bring them into a court of law, and prosecute them. Yeah. And they can't do anything about it. Can't go anywhere. Not a thing. And people love that. They love it. YouTubers love it. Because again, everybody deals with the nasty trolls at the end of the day. How many times you say somebody say something nasty to you and you wish you knew where they lived at? So you can come over and beat the living crap out of them for saying something nasty because you know they hide behind a keyboard. Don't hide behind a keyboard now. I know where you live at. And if I know where you live at, I got charges on you. You're going to jail for a very long time. Now, you can carry on with that YouTube scheming nonsense in the prison system. See where that gets you at. Oh, look at that right there, Jamie. Look at that. The colors came up. Your screen washed out altogether. Look at, oh, man. Look at it. Oh, man. It's like every time I look at one of these, it's like, oh. It's like someone slapping you in the face. And bam. Oh, did I just post that? Did I just do that? Hold on for a minute. Let me talk to my hand for a minute. Don't do that. He can't handle that. It's too much for him. He's going to cry. Come on, man. Take it like a man. We got the best products. Let me see. Let me go over here. Get this out of here. That's the screen washing out. We did a video on it. Oh, what product was this? Oh, this is his paint. Yeah, it came up dirty. His paint literally came up dirty in a video demonstration. Oh, this is us testing your gray screen paint against the white paint, white screens. Guess what? That's us testing ours against the white screen. You failed at that one too. You matched. So your gray screen paint matched the white screen, and ours, on the other hand, took it apart. No difference in your product than a white screen. To tell you the truth, honestly, no. This is a Supreme 8 outside. This is Jamie's product outside. Failing again. Are there any more tests on this product right here? Don't call it a comeback. Up in there for years. Look at this right here. Getting half the projector while using Jamie's paint. Let me show you right here, the results right here. Now mind, we're going to be in a fully lit environment for this demonstration. Boom! That's his paint right there washing out. That's Jamie's gray screen paint right there, not working on a motorized projection. Boom! That's his paint again washing out. What time again? 9:21. Okay, good. Boom! That's paint washing out again. Boom! That's the screen washing out again. Boom! That's the screen washing out again. Boom, 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 boom. Man, that paint didn't work for jack. Everything we even tried, we couldn't get that stuff to work. And mind you, I tried. I turned the lights out, it failed. I took it outside, it failed. It just never worked. Couldn't get it to work. But, you know, if maybe we're in a darker environment with a high-powered projector, maybe it would have worked and spent a lot of money on the projector and calibrated. No time for that nonsense. Again, but Jamie, you posted everywhere. Your stuff is posted everywhere. And you got to know, you're not just YouTube. We post you everywhere. What else we got here? Oh, man. This guy keep crushing this guy. Crushing him. I'm done. I'm going to the top of my page. Oh, man. We're going to make you call the cop. Don't you dare ever come back. Yeah. That's us right there. That's my other page right there. That was a black series. Now we got the new page with the new technology popping off. Bam! Halo system. You can't touch a halo system. That's a rear projection technology halo system on both sides. Not for you. That technology will crush you. That's not you. That's not for you. You can't understand that. Not for you. Moving on. Boom. That's all technology at the end of the day. Right there. Look at that. Fully lit environment. None of your stuff works. Jamie, this is all you can do. You can't come on your channel no more. You're done. You're being watched. Not by us, but you are being watched, so you know that. You're being monitored. Anything we take off your page, any problems we have at the end of the day, we're sending it over there to them. The docket number I told you about, the one we have at the police station, every time we file a complaint, it goes on that docket. That's the same docket number that they have, which means when they go in, it updates. Again, I'm telling you again, so you know from the door. You do whatever you want today, but at the end of the day, unless you're going to leave now, just let you know, yeah, you'll figure it out. And you want to sit there and use the race card, man, you made your people look bad. You did. You make your people look bad. You broke every freaking rule in the book coming over here. Every freaking rule in the book. And you got people over here trying to do something positive. And you got that jerk doing this dumb nonsense at the end of the day. You make your own race look bad. I tell you, they're going to find out what he did. They're going to kick his behind. They're going to definitely kick his behind himself. You mean to tell me I'm trying to get over here and you're making me look bad. It's like when you got somebody who gets an opportunity, an African American gets the opportunity to live in a nice place, and they go do something just stupid. And you're like, really? You messed it up for me to get in there. Because now they're going to look at me that way. Hopefully they don't. I'm hoping they don't. But there's a good possibility they might. So you're messing it up for the rest of us. And you be messing it up for everybody else, because that's what they're trying to accuse them of. The first thing, oh, we didn't want them over here, because they're going to be doing this and doing that and breaking the law. Look what he's doing. Make your own people look bad. You better be lucky at the end of the day. The people at the end of the day, I don't see, I would never see Mexicans that way ever, because all my Mexican friends are cool as I don't know what. But that jerk at the end of the day, he makes people look bad. He makes his own race look bad. Everybody goes through that. You see somebody do something stupid, you look at them like, really? Really? That's look bad at the end of the day. Yeah. Dude, you got the good part of the race, and you got the jacked up part of it. And the jacked up part always has a problem of overshadowing, messing up the other part of the other race. So yeah, if I see black people acting ignorant and carrying on acting, especially when there's other people around, you know at the end of the day, they're going to judge us, and y'all want to do that dumb nonsense, y'all make us look bad. Don't do that, man. Straight that nonsense. Got a little dignity for yourself at the end of the day. Yeah, you know that. Get into a nice high-rise apartment, you get in there and do good, that allows the rest of us to be able to get in that spot too and be able to move up the ladder. But if you go in there and fight, carry on, drink, party, all that stuff, you're going to make it impossible for us to get in there. That's how that works. And that's what he did. Because you got people right now that want to come over, get citizenship, get locked in, make their money, and they're all around good people. But they're overshadowed by idiots like Jamie who do dumb stuff like that, especially touching government documents. You lost your marbles. That's what the guy said. A friend of mine said the other day. He said, what the frick is wrong with him? Government documents. These are serious charges at the end of the day. You put a black eye on everybody who's trying to do something at the end of the day. You're a disgrace, man. I told you to one of my friends that if he ever bumped him, he's going to knock him out. Because he's just making everybody look bad. Making everybody look bad. And I don't see him. Imagine if I was a Trump supporter at the end of the day, you did this nonsense too. You'll know how some of them feel about you. Imagine that. I just sat there and go, oh my goodness, you would not believe what this guy did to me. So they got blew that thing way out of proportion. On the other hand, I look at it as you're just a jerk at the end of the day. That's all I do. If I meet another Mexican guy, I don't sit there and go, oh yeah, I think all you guys are bad because I met you a jerk. No, we don't do that over here. Maybe you do that around the black people, which you claim yourself to be a person who likes black. I've got some interesting messages. But anyway, I don't do that to them. At the end of the day, I look at every slate. I don't care who you are, you all get a clean slate. It's either your job. If you're going to be cool at the end of the day, then you're cool at the end of the day. If you're going to do something dirty, then I'm just going to label you as doing something dirty. And I'm not going to label your whole race. It's just you and you only that sits in that pot of nonsense. Like you, Jamie. You sit in a pot of nonsense. That's just you. Any other Mexican, I see them all the same as basically being brothers at the end of the day and possibly one day being family. I give them all a clean slate. You're just a jerk. That's all. It's just you. You're the jerk. And you make your own race so fast, especially in this particular time when all this is going on. This is not the best time to be messing around, breaking the law and doing the stuff that you've been doing. Not the best time. Sheesh, you got people out there protesting. First of all, I gotta ask this one. How the freak do you do all this dirty nonsense? And you got people in California right now protesting right now about this nonsense. They're out there talking about we're good people at the end of the day. We're trying to, show them that we're good people to give us a chance. How in the world? And then you turn around in your apartment and you do this crazy nonsense. Docs addresses, freaking identity theft, freaking perjury, freaking all kinds of stuff you do. Cyber stalking, cyber harassment, terroristic threats, copyright and violations. Are you kidding me? And you got people out there right now, kids out there in the street, protesting to have rights. And you're doing that? You better be lucky no one saw this nonsense. You're going to get your butt kicked at the end of the day. Someone's going to whip your behind. Because they're trying to get rights. And they 100%. I believe that 100%. As a matter of fact, I don't support a wall. I just don't understand that. I really don't get it. I don't never understand the wall as long as I live. I never will. Why do we even need it? I don't get it. For what? Why do we even have a wall there? Do we actually own America? Technically, we don't own it. The Indians own it first. And before the Indians owned it, God owned it. So nobody technically owns it but God, to tell you the truth, honestly. So who would he put walls where people can't go? And you know the term why? Fernando, why they want the wall up there? Because they want the walls to keep out your people. They're going to judge them all the same way. They're all crooks, they're all criminals, they're all these things, but they're not. Just certain ones like you. Do you understand that? So the wall does not need to be there. I'm a person at the end of the day, through all the crap I've taken from you, I still believe that the wall should not be there. I believe that they have equal rights at the end of the day. I believe they should not be documented. I believe they should have the paperwork. They don't need paperwork. Anybody should be to go where they want to go. But unfortunately, they put that crap at the end of the day. You got to go through that. That's a bit of segregation, I'll tell you at the end of the day. It really is. I'm the one that basically will sit there and fight for the rights of your people to be here. And you attack me. How ignorant are you? Extremely ignorant. There you go. I wouldn't be surprised if you probably voted for Trump. I wouldn't be surprised if you did. And he's that ignorant anyway. I wouldn't put it past him if he did. He's ignorant. Good gracious, man. Never met anybody so backwards in my life. Definitely backwards. You want to be trying to do better so people can look at you in a better light, so they can look at other Mexicans in a better light. Because you're going to get people out there that are literally going to be done wrong by somebody in that race, and they're going to judge all of them, which is sad. Like you got people out there that are from Germany, and they sit there, and some people are ignorant, and they'll judge all people from Germany to be Nazis, but they're not. And people don't know how to crack books at the end of the day. Just because you got Eon over there doing that dumb nonsense, you can't blame all Germans and say, oh, they're all freaking Nazis, because they're not all Nazis at the end of the day. If you did your research, you'd realize that a lot of them basically sacrificed their lives to save the Jewish community because Adolf Hitler was hunting them. But we just forget that part about history. We just go full throttle in ignorant mode. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's push the button. Let's go full throttle in ignorant mode. Gee, what's Louise? That's like saying when a black person moves into a neighborhood. First thing some people think at the end of the day, oh, it's going to be drug dealers. We're going to be woman beaters. We're going to be blasting music and all this crazy stuff and carrying on and this, that, and the other and blah, 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 blah. And having crazy wild parties and stuff like that. It comes up. But any race can do that one. That's an anybody race right there. But it comes up at the end of the day. Or potentially violent people at the end of the day. That's what we're supposed to be. Violent people. And yet we went through all those non-violent protests in the 1950s and 60s and so forth. Even after being sprayed down with water hoses. You know how powerful water hose is? Your back can be snapped. You can be thrown through windows with one of those things. Sprayed with fire hoses. Attacked by police dogs. Beaten with clubs. Can you imagine all that happened in our history? Women, children didn't make a difference. They had the freedom to go and beat anyone to death they wanted to. You weren't allowed to go into a restaurant because of your color skin. You couldn't go to a school, go here, you couldn't go there. Because of your skin. Heck, if you got pulled over by a police officer, you could be murdered and they would think nothing of it. You could be called a nigger any time of the day and you couldn't do anything about it. Can you imagine that? That's what my people went through. So it got to a point that they're going to bring them over here as slaves. And if you know about the slave condition of those boats are absolutely horrible. And then when they got them over here, they wanted to control them. But then they got smart. And they started to learn. And they started to know things. And that's something they want. They wanted to learn how to read or write or any of that stuff whatsoever. But then when they started learning that, they started to read. A black man could read. A black man could actually read. Can you imagine that? How amazed someone would be like, wow, you can actually read? Now, do we judge the whole white community for that? No, we don't. At all, period, because that would be ignorant. Got to make us just as ignorant as the people who basically started all that nonsense. Because you had people that were against it. You had people who were against slavery. They didn't like it at all whatsoever. They hated it. They thought that all men were meant to be equal. But you had other ones who didn't believe that. At the end of the day, they believed in otherwise. So when we got to a point where basically that we became independent, then they tried to kill us off with these white supremacist groups that were designed to murder and kill us. Keep us out of certain neighborhoods and make sure we stayed in other neighborhoods. And if you notice, you ever gone into some of these neighborhoods before, if you look at the billboards are nothing but cigarette billboards, alcohol billboards, stuff like that, you know what I mean? It's about that, and that's it. You go to other neyborhoods, it's different. Yep, that stuff went on for a long while, segregation. Now, if you're the type of person who sees all white people the same way, then that makes you just as bad as the people who did it. Because you keep in mind, you had Caucasians in there marching with Martin Luther King. You had Caucasians that got beat to death at a bus station because they didn't want them on buses. You ever heard about the whole story about the whole buses and stuff? Some buses were burned and they were beaten to death. Yeah, white people got murdered out there too. They got people out there who refused to leave a restaurant and they felt that they should be served. There were white people in there, they got the worst of it all because they felt that, they should have been, they were betraying them. So a lot of people lost their lives for fighting for other people's rights because they felt it was right. And Mr. Fernando, you don't understand this, but you have people out there that are marching every single day so they can have the opportunity to have the freedom to come here and be able to have a piece of American pie. And you're doing that nonsense right now. That shows you how ignorant you are. You spit in the face of your own people. That's what you do. Hope that sunk in there right there. I hope it did. Next time you want to hang that Mexican flag, make sure that you're worthy enough to hang that flag. Because you're not worthy enough to hang that flag. I can tell you that right now. All right. Now we got that deep point right there. I mean, you should have took the time off to make a good product. You know how amazing that would have been if he made a really good product? He made a really good product. He could stand behind it, rip off all his customers and stuff, and do anything shite that way. He made a really good product. You can sit there and say, yeah, hey, our buddy Crow made that. He made that product in there. Yeah, it's good, man. It's real good. Yeah, he stands behind that product 100%. I would have loved to be able to say that about you one day, but I can't. So when I go to court, I'm going to have to talk about all the evil things you have done. But I want to make sure that when all this is over, that I want to make sure that they know that please do not look at the Mexican people this way, ever. Remember, at the end of the day, that we are different individuals, and they should not all be judged for one man's sin. That everybody should be looked at differently and judged differently. Judge those according to how they should be judged. Because I want to make sure, after I leave out of this, that people are not labeled behind your nonsense. That they don't have to suffer to be blocked or refused because of your ignorance. You had every opportunity to do something over here for your people, and you did nothing but abuse it. Okay, I am going to work on some dummy labels for the new technology. And for those of you people saying, are you gonna? No, honestly, no. It's me having fun. I don't even have time. I've literally got so much to do. I fall asleep on camera. That shows you how tired I am. I'm tired right now. I got stuff to do. I gotta make labels for this thing. I gotta test this thing out. I gotta test it on certifiers. I got so much to do, and the thing is not even funny. And I still got several screens to do. I literally gotta be on site next month. I gotta be on site. At least a couple places I gotta be on site. I was supposed to go to 4 different places today. Never even got a chance. I was too busy testing that thing out the end of the day. So it's just me blowing off steam, having some fun on camera. Because, you know, when you got people who do the stuff they did to me, you got to find some outlet of having fun with it. If you don't, you're going to be a guy dressed in camouflage on top of a roof somewhere. You know, you're going to be going through that process. And we don't try to go through that process. We try to do things right by God. So I got a little fun in it all. But you think I got time? We did this already. I did this the first time I came out because I had to test the product. We did all the certifiers. We did different forms of paint. And sometimes we find something we haven't tested, we go get it. That's basically about it. I got things there, deadlines coming up. You know, investors that want to put money in, I put money until we're ready. I want to make sure everything is good to go. And I still got to do a ton of freaking paperwork because we changed the company's name. I'm still going through this crap with Facebook right now. This was supposed to be changed a long time ago. And we're still trying to get that thing fixed. It's a technical error. We'll get it fixed as soon as we possibly can. Duh. Oh, yeah. That crap Facebook did. I swear sometimes I'm getting on my freaking nerves with Facebook. So apparently, if you put a video up and you think it's going to stay, it doesn't stay anymore. Your video lasts for 30 days and it deletes itself. Because they said they don't have enough memory. And you figure that one out. Oh, yeah, we got to build a whatchamacallit too. I got to build a portable, what is it? Portable, because the fire sticks are on the fire sticks. We gotta build a portable unit. Let me see, oh my goodness. How small can we make this thing? Why don't we just get a whatchamacallit and convert that, like a mini Dell PC and convert it. Mini Dell PC? Yeah, we can convert one of these. $84, so. It's an i3 processor. You can run for streaming system. We can convert one of these. Don't play games on it and jack it up. I didn't want to jack one up playing games. I burnt out you can't put a graphic card in. It's impossible. It's not going to fit. Let's see. Mini 3020 micro desktop. PC Windows 10. I see. For next gen. Cares if it has enough RAM. Let's see. Oh, you're killing me. You're killing me. Take it. 500 gigabyte hard drive. Oh, it's got 8 gigabytes of RAM. That's really good right there. And Wi-Fi. Yeah, I can turn this thing into a mini time. Oh yeah, I like it. Because you can hook this thing up. It's got it's an i3 processor, 4th generation. That's all you need. You're streaming movies. All you stream movies on. It's got Wi-Fi, which is fantastic because we can link it up easily. Because these all run off Wi-Fi. All my PCs here run off Wi-Fi. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM, 500 gigabytes. So you're doing combined shared because it's integrated video. 8 gigabytes is really good. The image is going to come up nice and sharp. The only time you're going to use the other half is you open up a lot of pages, but we're not using it for browsing. We're using it just basically for streaming services only. My Netflix account up here, my Hulu's account up here, everything up there. Oh yes, fantastic. And it's Wi-Fi. 500 gigabyte hard drive is more than what you need. But we're streaming, so when you're streaming, you're really not really downloading anything at all, period. So that's fantastic. Oh yeah. Do we got this on freaking on Amazon? What's it on Amazon? That is absolutely perfect. It's gonna be dealing with them freaking the fire sticks be getting on my nerves, man. I can't deal with them, man. Give me a micro. What's this one? This is even better. This is a 3050 micro PC. Well, it's got an i5. It's got 65. Okay, we got i5. Yeah, 65 and TS perfect. It's got 16 gigabytes DDR4 RAM, 256 gigs on a hard drive. But then, like I said, a hard drive really doesn't make a difference because we're streaming off of it. So, systems update, that's more than enough what we need. USB, keyboard, mouse, all that stuff like that, we can hook that up to right there with no problem. Let's see, Windows 10. Oh, that's better. This is way better. 124 bucks. That is not bad. How small is this little doohickey? I would do wireless keyboard and mouse, but they got the keyboard and mouse you can use a remote control. Like a remote control keyboard and mouse, you can use that instead by remote. That's much better. And turn this into a little powerhouse fire stick. But it got 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, which means the quality we can do 4K off of this with no problem whatsoever. But our projector's in 720p, so most likely 1080p. We don't really need it at the end of the day for what we're running. But that is freaking sicko. I like it. Anybody got any pictures on this thing? Clickety click. Clickety click. Oh, that's the size of it. Oh, that's a good size. That's not too big. Definitely not too big. This is a micro. Graphics integrated graphic for processor, Intel HD graphics 630 RAM, because you need enough RAM to be able to power this thing. So that's 16 gigabytes. That's more than enough to what you need. And the RAM type is DDR4, which is actually pretty cool. You have integrated graphic card. Pretty much you want to share combined. But like if you're downloading a lot of stuff, well, we're not downloading anything on here, period. We're just streaming right through. That's what we use for streaming service. Okay, it's a mini PC, all right, 3050, 16 gigabytes, hard drive, 250, it's probably using like, oh geez, a solid state drive. I love it. I love it so much. This is perfect. What we need right here is going to be our ultimate new fire stick, extreme fire stick. The problem with the fire sticks, man, they're freaking, their network system is crap, man. It just really has all kinds of problems where these PCs can run with no problem. And that's what we need. We need a PC to turn into a streaming system. So right now we have basically a solid state drive that's perfect, condition refurbished. I don't care about refurbished stuff anyway. Connectivity, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. I am in love already. I'm in love. I'm in love. I love it already. I love it already. Power buttons. This is jacks we got in the back. We got USB, HDMI port. Yes. HDMI port. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. You can run it through the projector. Either way, so is that VGA? VGA, USB. But anyway, the USB has to convert to, we can get in reverse. We get a reversal on that one. It has HDMI, display port, USB, power button. I'm happy. Oh, resolution. So resolution for this thing is going to be 3840 by 2160. That's 4K. Yep, because you got enough. You got weight enough. You're streaming off this thing. You're doing 16 gigabytes of DDR4. You can easily get 4K off of that. Now I buy gaming off of it? No. I actually flatline one of them gaming. It has a lot of, I have to have air in there, man. Some kind of air. And it doesn't need to micro. It's going to pour it out and put it into a bigger case. What's the point in that? I'm going to keep it micro and portable. Micro and portable. Wow, this one has 32 gigs on it. That's pretty hype. It's a little bigger. I think that micro better. It's the mini micro, but this is not a micro. This is a micro too. So our keyboard and mouse, we're going to definitely get that. Let's check that out right there. We need a remote control keyboard. I used to have one of these and I lost it. Remote control keyboards. So now you got a giant fire stick. Because now you just got a remote control keyboard. You're making all different types. You can make your own keyboards. You can carry the battery power. I had this one right here. This is actually pretty good. I had that one. It's on point. It takes a while to get used to the whole point in the mouse because you're doing it differently. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, you can learn it. I think I'm going to get this one right here. I want mine to be hyped up. I'm getting that right there. Like a little sidekick setup. Oh, it's got a touchpad on it. Yes, yes, yes. The touchpad is good for you dragging for the mouse. Touchpad, heck yeah. Here it is right here. 12 bucks. 12 bucks. Let's bring this down a little bit here. $12. So goodbye, Fire Stick. You've got to go. And keep in mind, I can put my Amazon account on here, which means I got Prime on my account, so I can run Prime off here for one. So all the stuff that Amazon has, I can run it right off my little mini PC setup like I do here. Look at that right there. We're going to have our own touch screen. Look at that. Yeah, they got the mouse touch screen on it too. Ooh, yeah, we're going to make our own Fire Stick setup. All right, so I'm going to have everything online. I'm going to get my Hulu's account, all that all transferred over, Paramount, all that. Have in my little box. Take it out with me. It's Wi-Fi. I can hook up to any place I go to and run stuff right through my projector, right through this. My mini media box. Mini media box. Of course, we got to put some cool stickers on it. Definitely a little paint job on it and some cool stickers on it. Definitely got to do that because we got to make it different. Different colors. Huh. I think I'm going to take the red instead. I got the green. I like the green too. Let's have a blue. Blue would be nice. Let's see what we got going on with this. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Big touch screen. Music is crap, but still, that is freaking hot. Alright, we're going to build our own for this, going out to do our demonstration stuff. But get the Fire Stick. We're going to make our own extreme Fire Stick on steroids. That's what I do. Definitely getting that. That definitely got me on that one. Definitely. I love it. I like it. Do we need speakers? No Bluetooth. This is Bluetooth wireless. I'm running my Bluetooth speakers through it. Yeah. Get my shoulder bag set up, ready to go. All right, people. That's basically about it. That is basically about it. I'm going to start setting up and getting ready to be going on site because I got to get some demonstrations done. I definitely want to take that screen with me. Definitely taking that screen with me on site. I've got to take it on site. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take it on site. So I need a size of that surface of roughly, I'm going to do a big size. We'll do 36 by 24. And coat it with the new technology. Take it out there and just show them a beautiful demonstration of our technology. A beautiful demonstration of our technology. That's not the name. Trolls, at the end of the day, you've got to learn to relax. You're so angry, so mad. Stop doing that. Stop being so angry and mad all the time. You know what that stuff does to you, right? Being angry all the time, when it does to you, it causes strokes, heart attacks. You know what I mean? You know, causes your hair to gray faster, all the stuff like that. You get kidney stones. You want a kidney stone? You want one of those? Good old-fashioned kidney stone. You know where you got to push that thing through, right? Yeah, through your pee-pee hole. That's what it comes to. A huge stone, just jagged, sharp stone. Do that, and that can cause by stress. Watch this right here. It's jacked up too. Kidney stones caused by stress. See why it's not linked to it? It can cause. It's kind of linked to it to contribute to the formation of kidney stones. Yeah. You know them suckers coming through, right? The BPO. So you can have something, man, the size of a jackball. I'm dead serious, a jackball. Can you imagine pushing a jackball through that thing with jagged little points coming out of it? You ever see when Kramer had the kidney stone did that screaming? Yeah, you would do that. You would do that. You gotta push those things out. You gotta push them out. I think that's when you gotta push out the pee-pee hole. Should we look at oh, great, that's nasty, that's disgusting. Oh, get out of here. That was a big mistake. Never went there. I'm glad I didn't see much. Because I got a photographic memory. That'd check me out for life. But anyway, no. You do not want to go down that road. I watched the procedure on a kidney stone removal. It is jacked up. It really is. But it's interesting to watch. But all that stress causes it. Anger causes that. What kind of health conditions does constant anger cause? Let's see if they'll give me that again. What kind of health does constant anger cause? Oh, man. Mental health issues, disease, and stroke. Yeah, you can have a stroke. Getting too hyped up, mental health, depression, anxieties, self-harm, which means you can end up hurting yourself. See, this is what I find very interesting and crazy at the same time. These are all the traits of the devil. Yep, they're always trades. They're jacked up at the end of the day. So hopefully one of these you can get the trigger off. So angry all the time? Not good at all. I used to suffer from some of this stuff when I was full of all this hatred. It was pretty bad. Headaches, digestion problems, insomniac, skin problems. Yes, your skin can literally break out. All kinds of problems. Cancer is one of them. Yeah. Anger can cause cancer. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Gastrointestinal problems. Oof. Anger can damage your blood vessels and walls. Yeah, all that stuff. Yeah. So all that anger you have at the end of the day, hater, yeah, you're killing yourself at the end of the day. You won't be around much longer. One of these things trigger off and you're gone. Do you understand me, what I'm talking about? You gotta learn to just let it go. You see when I come on camera and how much fun I have at the end of the day? I'm a person being attacked by people all the time because they're mad and angry at the end of the day. Do you see me going, yeah, I have fun with it. I talk about, the great Black Knight and his amazing castle and that huge, vast, dark forest that the gray and white screens travel frantically to come to our doorstep and beckon the call of destruction. Do you see me having fun on camera? I mean, you guys get all mad, you get upset. Every time I talk about something, you'll get mad and go, it makes me so angry. Look, all those messages and hate stuff you sent to me, we laugh at that. But it's sad because we know at the end of the day, you're killing yourself. You're definitely killing yourself. Let's read some more about what this stuff can cause. All right, so we got anger can cause damage in blood vessel walls. Oof, that's a rough one right there. Anger can increase the risk of other factors, such as smoking. Yeah. Any of you guys smoke? Any of you haters smoke? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. Let's see. Anger can impair of ability of blood vessels to dilate. Anger can cause electric charge in your heart, change in your heart. So your heart has electric, right? Electric's like a charge goes off. Yeah, you can have a heart attack, a stroke. Once that triggers off, it's like a downhill slope when they trigger off, right? You'd be upset, get angry, get all excited, get mad, angry, and that trigger snaps, and it's downhill from there because your heart rate starts to speed up at a rapid pace, and you can't get it to calm down. By then, you're in a car with the paramedics and flashing lights, and you're thinking about all the crazy stuff that you could have done in a better way. Yeah, don't get that thing started. Don't get it started. Try to express your anger outwardly. in a way that's not going to get you locked up and thrown in jail. Because if you get thrown in jail, you're going to have 10 times more stress than you ever had out in the real world. Trust me. Consider seeking help from a mental health profession. From some of the stuff that I've seen you guys send me, literally, you need to be 302 and shot up with a lot of Thorazine and how really you do. You have mental problems. I can tell that. The stuff that you send to me, I can tell that you have some kind of deep psychological mental problems that are wrong with you. And if that's triggering off in you right now, yeah, there's other things that are popping off in your body that you don't even know that's popping off right now. Be surprised. Yep. Summary: long-term physical effects of uncontrolled anger, including increases anxiety and high blood pressure and headaches. So if you're suffering a lot of headaches, and you have a problem with high blood pressure, you're going to kill yourself. I told you, the devil's anger at the end of the day, how he makes you upset and angry, how he puts things into your head to get you all upset and riled up. Yeah, they're designed to kill you. Ah, yes, you got anger management, man, at the end of the day. Jamie has a lot of anger, a lot of bitter and a lot of anger. He's a very bitter person. What illnesses can cause anger? Let's see right here. Ooh, man, this thing just works as you go along. Borderline personality disorder. I've seen that one before. Literally, one time he described himself as another person. Literally, I got it on a whatchamacallit. I got it on a receipt. They described himself as a second person. Bipolar disorder. Seen that one before. Definitely. Some of y'all got that. Some of y'all definitely have that. You definitely have that. Definitely have that right there. Gee whiz, look at this. Disruptive, moodiness. Yeah, we've seen that too on top of that. Intermittent explosion disorder. You definitely got that. Y'all got that from the door. Man. So, when you get angry at me, and I'm sitting over going do 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 do, I already know deep down inside that your hourglass is ticking off, and you might not have long on this earth. And if you keep running down this road, so the more hatred you send to me, the more I see that closer and closer you're getting to one of these nightmares. You just don't know it yet. You could be sitting there one day, upset, getting angry, and just like that. That fast, that quick. You better learn to calm down. You better go get some of that AMSR. Get out in the backyard. Make yourself a little time. First of all, if you're getting angry over somebody like that at the end of the day, especially me at the end of the day, that's pretty sad. You're definitely destined to have a heart attack. Get yourself a little AMSR. Go and put a little blanket outside. And just chill and just relax. Besides, what are you mad about? What are you mad about me about at the end of the day? What did I do to you at the end of the day that made you so mad at the end of the day? Oh, because I worked hard to make a screen paint? If you feel at the end of the day, if you got that much passion and you feel at the end of the day that what I'm doing is wrong, then you meet me in court. And I'll really give you some stress at the end of the day and a heart attack when I get done with you. I'll take you into a courtroom and I'll crush you. If you feel that way. But if you're getting angry and upset and you got no way to at the end of the day to pretty much you don't want to sign the contract, going to be angry all day, then guess what? One of these colorful nightmares will basically pop up on your body or whatever's going to happen along the way, and you'll suffer one of these. Because keep in mind, when you're angry like that, anything could trigger one of those things off. It could have nothing to do with me. You could be driving down the road, and keep in mind, you kept building up on this and building up on this and building up on this until one day you're just driving down the road and somebody make you snap and there you go. That quick, that fast. See? Gotta learn to relax. So you're mad at me because I did what to you? Did you? I don't even know you. But you're angry and bitter at me. Well, guess what? One of those colorful guys right here will basically meet you one day. And none of them are good. None of them are good at all, period. What is the hardest mental illness to live with? Gee, Louise. Borderline personality disorder. Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. I dated a psychiatrist once, and I had a habit of reading her mental books, the books she had about people who have mental problems. Some of you guys got some jacked up issues at the end of the day, because you definitely fit this one from the door. You are definitely BPD. You are definitely this, BPD. You are borderline personality disorder. You definitely have that. Some of you actually should go to a psychiatric evaluation. You know what this stands for? Unstably emotions. Yeah, I've seen that. Impulsive behavior. You got that one too. And I don't know about the fear of abandonment, but I know the mood swings are definitely there and the anger is definitely there. So you do actually, out of all these, let's say one you're not, but you're definitely these. The constant sending us messages over and over again, like a minute after each other, over and over, unstable emotions. The snapping and exploding on camera and screaming and yelling and all that stuff, especially through the email message, a lot of screaming in email messages, and impulsive behavior. 1 minute you're here, 1 minute you're there, and then 1 minute you say something, and then you go back on that. Danny did that one time. He went in there and he went back and forth and said about a few things, and he said, didn't say that, and then he goes into his denial stage, mood swings. And the anger that you show, because every time I show a protocol and you lose your marbles, anger. So yeah, you have BDP. Your dinos, they have that. You gotta get a mental. Check out, I'm gonna give you some medication. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna do it in the day. Let me see what we got here. Impact of BPD. Difficulty function in everyday life. Did I call it or what? You do have a difficulty function in everyday life. Because with the amount of emails you send me, that's pretty much what you do is just send this email screaming and yelling and phone calls and everything else. That's all you have all day. You got mental problems. Especially that one. You need treatment. I'm going to see if they can get you a 302, Mr. Fernando. You definitely need one. Patients would be confined out, hard to say, consider with this therapy, yeah, hard with therapy. He definitely has that. Oh my goodness. What disorders get worse with age? Obsessive compulsive. That's what you have, Fernando. You have this. Every product we make, you're up there talking about it every single day. I live rent-free in your head all day long. I guarantee that your wife or kids have been to my website to check out my technology, and I guarantee arguments have broke out in the house with them saying that, hey, I seen this product, it looks pretty nice, and you probably lost it. Guarantee you. I guarantee you. Let me see. You're definitely an narcissist. You do definitely know that from the door. You're definitely that from the door, yes. Gee whiz Louise. And on top of that, you're obsessed with me. You take pictures of me all the time. He has pictures of me everywhere. Jamie would take pictures of me near walls and doors and stuff. He takes a lot of pictures of me. What is the obsession of someone constantly taking pictures of you? Yeah. You know, Jamie takes a lot of pictures of me? Yeah. Oh my goodness. They call it shutterbug. Shutterbug. You know, sure, you take pictures like a shutter of the camera? Shutterbug. So there's a name for it. Alright. It's a stalker. He's definitely a stalker. We did file charges for him being a stalker. But he has obsession, mental health. He does have one of those. We know that. He takes a lot of pictures of us. He took pictures the pictures that I had when I was working on the screen, took pictures of that and posted it. That's creepy. I told you he's a creepy dude. Go to his channel. You see my pictures up there. He's a creepy guy. He was taking pictures of my butt at one point. That was creepy too. I guess he was trying to embarrass me. Who cares? It's a butt at the end of the day. Like I said, I watch guys paint all the time. They got butt cracks all over the place. You think I'm in there taking pictures? That's weird. I take pictures of my butt. Let's see, obsession right there. Obsession of taking pictures of other people. This stuff is pretty bad, man. He has some problems. This guy's got your addresses at the end of the day. You really think about that? Gee whiz Louise. Obsession with taking pictures of other people is sometimes referred to photographic compulsion syndrome. Gee whiz Louise, you got some this is jacked up. This guy has, well, let's go to his YouTube channel right now. See if there's any pictures of me in there right now. I guarantee you. If he's in the room, he's probably deleting right now. Let's see if Crow's in there taking pictures of me in there somewhere. That is creepy. There's actually a name for that. I mean, I thought stalking was one of them. Yeah, it is. But there's actually a definite name for that. That's why I told you, a friend of mine, she's a psychiatrist, and she looked through his channel, and she said, he is not well. He is definitely not well. Yeah. You know, if they prove that you basically require a 302, then that 20-year prison sentence, or even 50-year prison, you won't even get. You probably get roughly maybe about 10 years, mostly 10 maybe. And the thing about it, he could get out a little sooner than that. But the downside of that, of pleading insanity, is the fact they're gonna pump you with a lot of freaking jacked up medications. And if you weren't normal coming in, you definitely won't be. If you were normal coming in, you won't be normal coming back out. It'll mess your head up really bad. And then on top of that, you're in there with the Michael Myers, the Freddy Cougars, and all the freaking Bundys you could possibly think of in there, because that's where they go in that place. So the trade-off isn't all that well. It isn't. It's like people say, okay, if I go there, at the end of the day, you know, at least I got to do the jail time. Yeah, that's true. You want to do the massive jail time. But in the long run, you're not going to be the same by the time they get them pumping you with all those experimental drugs and stuff. It's pretty jacked up. So it's like a kind of an evil trade-off. You know, it's interesting. Change your name to my company's name. All I got to do is type in Crow 1176 and it still brings you up. Yeah, because it's embedded. That's why. It'll bring your name up no matter what. Just put in Crow. Change your name will do a world of good. It still brings it up. So let's see what we got going on here. Got any pictures of me in here? Yeah, right there. I told you. Dude is creepy. He is so creepy. Look, he's got pictures of me right there. I told you he's obsessed with me. Oh my goodness, this guy's obsessed with me. Oh, we have to do a segment on this. I got a little time. I mean, I'm supposed to be doing some work, but I can get that done tomorrow. We got to talk about creepy Jamie. That is creepy. I told you, his pictures of me. He's obsessed with me. He takes pictures of me. He does. I told you, creepy. I can use this to record anyway. I'll be back. We got to talk about this right here. We got to talk about this. Creepy.